Hello there, and welcome to Dawn of Faelin. We are
Ducks and
in
dragons.
Camry, and the party. They've slept like Egyptians in a tavern or inn? In an inn, actually, I believe. Tavern is a restaurant. They slept in a tavern like real Egyptians. And you wake up. Actually, let's see who wakes up first. I know who woke up first, but no one. A group of people. So let me start with Araletha. You wake up in your room, and you feel like flaky, a little bit on your face.
Flaky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like there's something on your face right now.
Are we on the right map?
Like something like
Last time around?
sounds less like being like drying on your face.
I guess I'd try to see what it is.
Oh yes. You wake up and you notice that you have been pranked, and you have dye on your face.
Die.
Yes,
Oh no.
Die.
dye. As well as the halfling has dye on her face.
Yes, I thoroughly understood that, Dara.
You have death.
Well, Araletha would immediately know who did this. Without a doubt. And she would try and wash it off. Well, best of her abilities.
Yeah. There is unfortunately no bowls of water right now here, but there is a river
I can
inside.
I can create water. Just
Okay, you just try to shower
I get a
something.
a bowl or something like that, and I just
There's a
cast create
lamp
water into it.
oil lamp.
Oh, yes, there is.
You can pour
Hang on,
the
let me see what I
oil
got.
on your face. And no. Oh, this is a conundrum, isn't it?
I've got a mess kit on me, which would have a
Oh,
bowl
yes,
in it for
does.
food.
You have like a
So
pot on pans. You take like a bronze pan and like a pot and like you fill it with water and you start cooking yourself. And you hear, "No, what's all this then?" You hear like some yelling from another room. "No, what's all? Who's been sabotaging my appearance? Ah!" And
God damn it, Aaron.
And what is the meaning of this? No, he doesn't actually notice it yet. So he's like, your Pharisee walks out of the to the hallway. Good morning, good evening, everyone, because it is actually evening. Because we slept 5 hours, I remember. Yes. Yes. Hello. Gaius. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're going to go right by heads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see him. He's got like a smile,
Yeah.
like a smile drawn on him, and like 2 red dots
Hmm.
on his cheeks.
Real cheerful.
Hello. All right, so let's move on to as you like examine the rooms and stuff, you notice that there's like a little shrine of a cat, like a stone cat, in the room.
Knowledge religion?
Yes. That is the shrine to Bastet, the cat goddess, the protector of home, protector of homes. seen similar statues of this deity when you wandered the city. She's holding an ankh in her left hand and another symbol in her right hand.
Okay. No worries.
Next up, we have Araletta. Not Araletta, damn it. Clone Araletta. No, Philippos, damn it. Now you're here. Okay, so you, Philippos, you wake up.
Hello there.
And you have also been pranked. And you notice that you've got dye on your face.
What?
Yes.
But die, like a bunch of D6s on your face.
Yeah.
And it's like, you notice that this guy walks out, he also has dye on his face, like, hello guys. We should go and...
I have... Philippos has no clue where he is.
You've been sleeping.
He's really tired. He kind of he gets up and kind of stumble around.
Oh, by the way,
and I trip over the bed.
oh, by the way, Gaius,
Wow.
you weren't part of the pranks. I remember. So you also got pranked. So you're on the bed. You're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, you're sleeping right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, this
Did I have my helmet on?
no,
Oh.
not armored. So
I can't actually select Philippos here.
that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sorry.
Unfortunate. I can't select this one either.
Fucking how many Philippos we can select here.
I'll move this one or here we go. I can move this Philippos.
Wait, good. Alright, so you guys notice that you've been pranked. Hello. Oh, good. Must have been a good rest.
Philippos gets up and walks over towards Gaius.
Did you?
And then looking into the shiny armor, he notices the dye covering his face.
Hello. Well, good morning. Good. Yeah.
Ooh,
Had a good rest.
you have something on your face.
And Gaius wakes up to Philippos screaming in his face over the dye.
Why are you screaming? Wait, your face. What has happened to you? You have been vandalized in your sleep.
Vandalized.
What?
Your face has been vandalized in your sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where's the nearest water source?
You notice this guy? He looks really grumpy. That's like his default facial expression. But on his face has been drawn like a big smiley, like a smile face with like two red dots.
I find this amusing and I don't tell him.
So, Gaius, you also have been.
I grabbed the automaton. And like I take out the mirror and I show him, hey look, you look amazing. What is his name?
You look
The grumpy guy, yeah.
What is this? I have been.
You look great.
I need to clean my face. This is disgraceful.
No, you look happy.
No. Well,
No?
this is shameful display. I cannot do streets like this.
Yeah. Kai finds this all very amusing. And just starts walking. Kai just starts flying around and squawking in his face.
God damn it.
Oh, guys, you forgot to prank Kai.
Ah!
Bird. Seems very lively today. So yeah, the evening air is like refreshing. It's not as hot. So what do you intend to do? You guys.
Wait, where's this dude here? Where'd he come from?
That is the automaton that has been following Gaius.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my Skype machine.
Just saying, as soon as Araletta appears within Daria's field of vision, she says, "Wasn't me, didn't touch you."
So yeah, you guys, the party starts waking up and like forming outside the room. Like, I did not was done this way. And then you
Is Archimedes a bird person?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Is
Kai
it
goes
out
over. Kai's over and starts squawking in his face.
Are you? Hang
Nice.
on here. Hang on.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah. You said what?
Ah!
How dare you insinuate such things? And the rest of the party starts, gathering up. Arletha takes a little longer because she cleans her face. There's still like some residue.
What's going on?
Flippos shakes Gaius to try and get him up.
Someone has been playing the funny tricks.
Oh, God.
I'll go back to
Somebody
meditation.
touch a mouse.
Ah,
Oh.
I agree. So, you. Oh, by the way, we probably should have done the recap. Sorry.
Ah,
Last session.
Hmm.
Arletha, remember.
Last session.
Yes.
last time on Don Faelin.
Memory's actually a lot quite fuzzy. I can't remember much of last
This is
session.
why it's important to do this, I think. Keep the story going.
We killed a
Hydra.
Hydra, and then we, and then Karia, was that her name? The shape-shifting demon from before.
Akasha.
Akasha, sorry, came out and
Of the Hydra.
disappeared
Mm-hmm.
into the ground, and then we did nothing about it apparently, and we went into the city,
Yeah,
and we found some place to stay.
yeah, it's a very, very lovely city. I must make
There you go.
next Daria. Let's try to make it like a skim through, I guess. What's the anything of note that you want to tell, Daria? Daria? Hello?
Mario.
I'm gonna go.
Mario.
Hello.
Anything you'd like to mention that what happened last session?
Well, we went and had some fun once we woke up.
Oh yeah.
We found out that monks sleep really lightly,
Yeah.
and I planned a shopping trip for today.
Yeah. Next, Gaius? I think I remember.
Ah. How far back do I have to go?
Last session, only.
Last session. Did we fight the Hydra thing last session?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So there was a Hydra thing. We fought it. I was the first one to charge in, of course. So we defeated that one, and turns out it was the shapeshifter from the island. She somehow got off the island and came to bother us.
Yeah. She was-
We broke her form twice. She turned into a red ruby or whatever gem both times, and now I keep her in the mouth of my automaton. Also, I figured out how to Skype with the automaton.
Oh yeah. Using the mirror sheet.
Yeah,
To talk to.
Yeah.
To Joachim.
literally
Yeah,
Skype.
The as Akasha escaped into the desert, like a mud thing.
Yeah, it was
The
kind of
pieces
disgusting.
Pieces
honestly.
of the gem or the ruby is in the automaton's mouth. I think that's about it. But there was a giant gate, and on the walls you saw two massive birds as well.
Oh yeah. And then I complimented the grumpy guy on his hat and said that I wanted to buy one. So I planned a shopping trip
Yeah.
in the evening.
And
Yeah.
now it's evening. And
And we get to go shopping.
very well. So what do you do? Do you decide to leave for the city, or anyone want to do like? I'll leave it to you guys. The hallway is empty.
Who wants to go shopping first?
The hallway is empty apart from you guys, and you hear like excitement happening downstairs, and outside there's people walking the streets. You can smell food and drinks coming from below. You hear... Actually, there seems to be quite a bit of excitement outside. Maybe some sort of celebration happening outside.
Oh, a party.
Is it actually a party?
Yeah, you look outside the window, you see people like
Hmm.
feasting, like partying, like on the streets and having a good time. It seems people are drinking outside a lot. There's been a lot of drinking going on. Exactly.
I have no idea why my dog's barking. Sorry.
Your dog also wants to help with the feasting.
Most people drinking wine. It looks like.
Hang on, I gotta check
Yeah,
if
like
the dog's barking out there, but
you can hear the occasional like cry of excitement, like coming from below, like oh yeah. And laughing and just merriment.
Oh, this must be investigated.
Yeah, I'll just wait for Alethic.
Investigate.
Investigating.
What's going on?
There appears to be a party happening downstairs.
How about we stay away from parties?
Alright. You see, like, outside there appears to be, like, priests adorning, like, lion masks, parading, like, a massive, idol of sorts. That looks like a woman with a lion head.
Oh.
Do I recognize it?
Roll a knowledge relief.
sorry, what's going on? Sorry about that.
There's a parade.
Yeah,
Okay.
Again.
27.
it's Sekhmet, the goddess of destruction and healing and war.
Gods of cats.
Lions, actually.
Really large cats.
Very large, like big cats, I guess. So they seem to be parading this wooden carving of Sekhmet through the streets whilst drinking profuse lots of alcohol.
Hmm.
So. Oh, I see. It is the festival of Sekhmet. The Pharisee states, it is a annual tradition you know the story, no? Sekhmet, she was very angry one day, so she slaughtered all the peoples near the river. When Horus, he saw this, and he was terrified, so he replaced the entire river with alcohol. Sekhmet thought alcohol was blood, so she went to drink. But she became so intoxicated that she fell asleep and no longer rampaged. Now every year we drink and feast to appease Sekhmet. So she will no longer rampage.
Okay.
Sounds like an excuse to drink and to feast, if you ask me, but okay.
Yes, I shall join that. I shall be going downstairs. Sounds like a good celebration going on.
You do that. Guys, we shouldn't forget why we're here.
to buy a fancy hat. That's why I'm here.
Yes, I don't remember why you guys were here. So
Oh, right. I
downstairs.
find Arletha's friend.
Yeah,
What was her name again?
Oh yes, let's take a look. I have her.
It was
Yeah.
Vera.
Vera.
I go find
Vera.
Vera and cast Endure Elements on her.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, thanks.
Sunscreen.
Thanks, fam. What about me? And then, like, the tiny gnome also looks up to you.
You're welcome.
The gnome also looks a bit not as terrible right now because it's evening and cold. I want to check downstairs and see what they're doing, and the gnome goes downstairs as well. Well, no one's been. You're free to pursue any to explore the streets, or you're welcome.
Right. Anyone speak the local language?
Ooh.
Guys?
No, the local language, not monkey.
I can speak the local language with the use of spells.
I can speak it without spells. Ha.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Anyways, so these people, they trade in food, right?
You're welcome.
It seems like it.
And I can help them grow food.
I think getting some. Yes,
we could negotiate that somehow, no?
Getting some sort of currency in the city might be worth it. Though we did slay a Hydra before, so maybe we should go find out. At least I could. Where to get some payment for that deed. I don't.
Might do both at once.
Arletha.
Whoever is responsible for paying off Hydra bounties is probably
Yes, Frey?
also a landowner.
Arletha, you notice a black cat walk past you and hiss at you as she passes.
Oh, I left.
Oh well.
Can I catch that cat?
You want to?
I mean, we could.
I mean, do I need to roll anything to catch the cat?
Combat maneuver.
It's gonna be hard. Oh, you can use spells to knock it over, right?
You could.
I'm not gonna use a spell to knock over a kitty cat.
I mean, why are you even trying to catch it in the first place? Might as well go all in, you know?
Knowledge religion.
Wait, who?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Welcome.
Fucking hell. Natural 20.
It would seem that the wheat that was left in your room was in fact meant for the goddess Bastet, as it was placed on the altar.
Oh.
Your actions.
I didn't take the wheat. So
Just smoked the wheat.
I never took the wheat. Don't think I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
Did I? Pretty sure I didn't.
What can I say? So, welcome.
Oh, it was set there, I guess.
Oh god, I failed pretty hard.
There is, however,
The card wrestles you instead.
there's in fact a halfling that is missing right now, so good.
Oh, Andre?
Andrew walks out and says like, "Oh man, it was nice of them. It was nice of them to set breakfast for us, with fancy tables." Oh shit! The cat looks at. The cat just nimbly evades Daria's attempts to catch it, and as it looks at Henri. Its eyes start glowing yellow and it just runs away.
Be careful, Daria. You might get scratched. Things are
I guess
ferocious.
Daria just trips and falls on her ass and starts laughing.
I wonder what's that all about, Andre says.
Maybe we annoyed a god. Probably. Seems to happen a lot.
Well, I'm going out. I'm going out to shop. Does anybody want to come with us?
Well, you may.
Me and Jefferson.
Yes.
I mean, we don't have coin yet. At least not coin that they accept.
I need to go negotiate some payment for the Hydra Slayer.
I
The
want to
Hydra
go
what?
sell my services to the people.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Like, what is this about hydro sling? Or what is it?
Yeah, you slay the Hydra last. Yes, you slay the Hydra. You can get a bounty for that, I believe.
Oh, yes. Hydro
Where would we
bounty.
go to get that bounty?
In the administration office.
Probably the town hall that we walked past earlier.
Could you show us the way, or at least point us in the
Wait,
right direction?
Your first is not here, he's downstairs. Never mind.
No.
Do it?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the town hall then. That sounds fun.
Yes, it would most likely be in the town hall or some sort of
You can
admin
walk
office.
on your own, you know.
Hmm.
I'm not going to force you to do anything. If you're gonna stay in the tavern all day, you do that.
I mean, Freddy, the road ends here.
I know, but
Can't
I
pay.
guess
This
I'll
is-
go with
this is as
Gaius,
far as
try
I
to
can
look
go.
for some farmers we can talk to.
right, you wanna go?
What?
Go
I'm going to the town hall to get the bounty.
as you go downstairs,
Oh.
as the
That's
tavern goes downstairs first, you see Jefferson is gambling with with the gnome, or two people standing and playing a game, or like a board game.
Well, are they gambling with food?
They're gambling.
With food?
No, they're gambling with
With coin?
gems.
Or with whatever? Gems?
Jam.
Like, I bet 10 agates for him to win. He's very close.
10 doubloons.
An amethyst for the victor. Dark will win, not white. You see like a board of what appears to be like two white pieces and black pieces, like seeming to race towards a goal. Like, and there's only 2 left of the pieces. Damn it! 5! I need 5 to get out! And there's like, roll again! And you see like them throwing what appears to be colored sticks. One side is like white and one side is dark. And you see the sticks falling, and it falls on 4 white pieces. Yes, I escape the waters. Take that, you. I win now. Ah! and you see him collect like a prize of like things.
I checked the sticks to see if there's any cheating.
So this is pretty much the game.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh no,
Whoa.
we're being deleted. No.
Delete.
Question,
Delete.
Let me just put this guy over here. So
can I tell if he was cheating or not?
you could try.
What rule would that?
Oh, look at them.
What's the name of this game, Frey? So I know it's like the oldest board game that we have in existence.
Roll a knowledge geography.
Knowledge what?
Geography.
Alright.
Or local.
Ah.
Knowledge local would work as well.
Wait, isn't it history or?
Knowledge history.
Oh,
History.
yeah.
Knowledge history. Yes.
No, it's not history because
Local,
it's not history yet.
This is a game called Sekhmet. It's a game of racing out of the underworld into freedom. It works in a way of sticks that are rolled. Like this. This is 4.
Uh-huh.
Is it like Monopoly?
It moves like this. Pieces moves like this. Down the lane. And into this square, where they have to roll a 5 to escape. And then that piece is escaped. The last person, the first person to escape all his pieces wins. And if you roll all the same color, you get to roll again.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that, for sure.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It goes this way, and then up
Yeah,
through
I
here,
know.
and then ends here.
Yes, it ends there, but if you roll a 5 there, you can escape.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Pharaoh enough, yes.
Pharaoh enough.
The rules are very different depending on the region of this area, however.
The rules are completely dependent on how Frey decides.
Depending on where you are in
Anyway.
the empire, the rules are very different. It can be slow pace or like a gambling thing or like game of strategy.
So, did he cheat? Or did he
He
not?
appears to be not cheating.
37? Sure.
Yeah.
Can we examine
Dario will
the
just go
pieces?
into overprotective. You go first.
What? Are you gambling?
I gain. I bet on him. That's why I get gold now. But that's useless. No, wait, no, the gold is actually not useless. A roll in knowledge religion, actually. What about gold? By the way.
Knowledge gold.
Knowledge gold religion. Gold is considered sacred, and for gold to be carried about among common people would be disgracing it and the gods. Because gold is considered the gold is considered the skin of the gods.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Lucky for us, we are normal people.
And people give you really odd
Right.
looks that you squint as you walk down. Especially
Frank.
squint as
Like you just put a really dirty image in my head.
They also
Frank.
squint at Daria and Arletha a lot as they walk down.
Why? Because they're wearing jewelry or
Can I sense motive?
Sense motive?
Yes. Also squint as
Do I roll it?
Also squint as Filippo's.
No.
My sense
Lippos.
motive is
But
terrible.
What have you done?
Not at
I rolled
not
37.
at Yorn. They seem to be
Are they squinting at
they
me?
seem to be looking
Why?
at they seem to be looking at their hair. With
Yeah.
Here.
they don't seem to appreciate hair. The hair.
Oh, you need to take off my cloak. Someone cover yourself, damn it.
No.
It's just what?
You'll see that everyone in the area seems to be bald.
Oh.
Or like a shaven head.
Well, I'm not
Then
shaving.
how do they
Crap,
feel the
people are looking at
wind?
me.
They're like,
That's dumb. How do they feel the wind if they have no hair?
They're calling you.
But they just feel it on the skin of the head. You know, it's way better. It's direct.
The,
You don't have hair in the way.
the Pharisee walks up with a smile. Ah, I win. I win this amethyst gem. Oh, by the way, they think hair is unhygienic. They will call you Fleahead.
Frey.
Yes.
Jeffersey just won a game against Enno, right?
He won a game against her, yes.
Daria's just gonna get near him and go like, "Are you bullying my sister?"
No. It's only a game of chance. It's true.
Just
It's fair
point at
gambling.
him.
He just looks grumpy, but slightly awkward as well.
Just go like, point at the eyes, point at him, like, "I'm watching you, mister."
So there's people drinking a lot, like going into the tavern. And people laughing as they go in. Seems to be hammered, falling to the ground.
Drunkards.
I want to make my way, or at least try to find my way around. Actually, I'd asked Jefferson, since he's done with his gambling game.
Yeah.
I would like to go find the main town hall or like bounty office or something.
Very well. We shall go if everyone wants to. You can go. Sorry, I have had this little bit as well. You can go explore the city.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. And he starts like leading you outside. And there's people like just dancing around, like in the streets. People wearing like lion masks.
I don't want to be any of nuisance to you, Jefferson, because I see you having a wonderful time in your celebrations here. Just point us in the right direction and we'll be out of your, well, hair, as so to speak.
Yes. It's very good to be out of hair. It attracts less fleas. And he leads you to the administration office.
Okay.
And you see like in the town square, you see like two priests seemingly speaking to the crowd, like seeming to like performing some form of sacrifice to this deity.
What are they saying?
They're saying like, "We give thanks to the day, to Ra, that he protects us from Sekhmet's wrath and rampage."
Alright, so it's just generic religious jargon. That's fine.
What are they sacrificing?
Children. No. No.
They appear to
Cats.
be... No, not cats. No way. Oh, if you heart cat. Ooh, that would be bad. Ooh, that would be really bad. Oh, okay.
Oh, this song.
So yeah, they appear to be sacrificing a bull.
A bull.
A bull.
Jesus.
And they seem to perform the sacrifice. And the bull's blood flowing on the steps of the temple.
That's wasteful.
It was a waste of a bull. But I suppose you have to keep the gods happy, don't you?
Yes.
Anyway.
So yeah, you go in. The administration office is to your right. The scene plays out.
Is Jefferson or like Jefferson with us?
Yes, actually, but he seems to be looking at the ceremony.
Alright. I walk up to the reception desk and say, Hello,
Yeah.
I like to take bounty of Hydra, please.
Hydra. I did.
Yes, we slay Hydra for bounty.
And he puts like he starts taking out like these clay tablets, and like he's folding them up and looking at them. And he's like scanning through the like different writings. Ah, yeah. Hydra, here. And he brings you Hydra head, yeah. Hydra proof.
Hydra.
Oh shit, do we take proof? Oh no, we couldn't because it turned into muck.
Didn't we take teeth?
Oh. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Maybe not.
Man. Hydra. No Hydra proof, no Hydra bounty.
God damn it.
Does any of you have the gem?
I should have the automaton with me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I open his mouth and just take out. But this is not a Hydra head, guys. I don't know what to do.
He seems to like gasp at the metal man coming into his office. What is? Who is this? What is this?
He's fine. He is French.
Roll up a diplomacy check.
What? I'm not trying to lie or anything. It's just like
Roll a diplomacy
I'm just
check.
saying like, yeah, it's
Diplomacy,
fine.
not bluff.
Okay.
Guys, roll up a diplomacy check, please.
Yeah. It's like +1 or something.
I'm in a foreign city. This is going to be fun.
Diplomacy. That's one. That's fine.
Oh. Guards! Guards! There's some creature!
Frey.
Hey.
Some
Frey.
Don't touch.
stone
Don't
monster!
touch.
Frey. As soon as I see that Gaius is not managing it,
No, he's not managing it well.
I'll try to talk over him and tell the guy,
You have to
no,
cast a
this is-
spell first.
No, I'm just gonna try to talk fast and
Wait, no,
make
you
it
don't
sound
know
like
the
I'm
language,
giving an
Daria.
explanation.
That,
I know I
You
don't
don't know
speak
the
the
language.
language. I'm gonna speak nonsense.
Go on.
I'm gonna speak nonsense, but make it sound like I'm giving an explanation through tone. Just
Okay.
like talk like I'm giving an explanation, and he's just not understanding because he doesn't speak my language.
Yeah, sure, that's gonna go well.
It's not gonna go worse than you rolling a 5 on diplomacy.
Yeah, it's like a.
I mean, I don't get why people are so upset. It's just a stone man, you know, the shiny reflective shield. What's the problem here? Come on.
Bluff. Jesus, you're
I'm
bluffing.
just trying to sound really reasonable.
What? And it's.
I'll talk really slowly, like I'm explaining this. Why aren't you understanding me?
He's like looks confused at you.
I'll huff and take the stone man away with me, and let the others deal with this.
Just run away with, like, move him away.
Yeah, I'll go away and take the automaton with me, hoping that Gaius will take the hint and let me take him away.
It doesn't want to be taken away. The automaton doesn't want to be taken away. Doesn't seem to be listening to you, and it seems like to deploy like a defensive stance, or just as you try to force it to do something.
All right, I take it away. All right, it's fine. Come along.
Go. All right, so lots of misunderstandings can happen in a city like this, or any city.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Very fine.
Is there any possibility, Frey, that I could find a library or something like that and find just like a book on the language and just like a standard dictionary or how to talk it or something and just read through it and like get a
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
a really rough understanding of the language and be able
Buy
to
a
speak it?
dictionary. We-
Well,
Well,
yes.
there is a temple. You can go to the temple. They would probably have something like that.
Hmm.
Like the A
They're
temple.
probably not gonna have like introductory level stuff.
No.
Araleth is quite smart. She'll be. Okay.
No, like what I'm saying is they're gonna have like high level religious texts and and like history books and all that.
Probably, but
Yeah,
hey,
it's something.
could always, there's always the possibility of, appeasing the local deities to grant you guidance.
Yeah, I shall go to. Well, I'm going to assume that religion is a very big part here, and there would be lots of knowledge in a temple based in the city. So I would head on over.
Knowledge religion, please.
Knowledge religion. Here you go. 24.
There is a specific deity that deals in knowledge and magic. It's called Fahat. It's a head of a bird and the body of a... It's more like what's that bird called then? An ibis? Ibis.
Mm-hmm. How do you spell that? V-O-H-O-T?
T-H-O-T-H.
V-H.
He is the patron god of the written word and knowledge and magic.
What's the city called again, sorry?
Neandria.
Yeah, like
The
Thoth.
Temple of the Hut would have books and written works. It would be in the... Let me see what... Let me check here. Craftsman. Ooh, there. I know what that would be.
I could ask.
Could ask. Look for it.
Ask Jose one more time.
Look for your guide.
Sorry to. Yeah, well, I won't want him to guide me this time, but I just wanted to point him in the right direction. I'll go by myself, or someone can come with me if they want. Sorry to bother you one last time, Jose, but could you point me in the direction of a temple that worships Vahat? If you know who that is.
Yes, I know him. This deity where you seek knowledge, I assume.
Yes, I seek to learn the language of this city.
Know that you must be reverent towards the gods, for they are terrible in their vengeance should you anger them.
I understand that. I'm quite favorable with quite a lot of gods. I'm sure I could.
The priests of
something out.
thought are located in the higher districts, where the scribe class are situated.
The scry class?
The scribes, yes.
Oh, scribes. Sorry.
They are one district. They live near relatively close to the palace, but not as close as, say, soldiers or priests.
Okay, well, thank you. And I'm going to be heading to the higher district of the city, if anybody wants to come with me.
You need
Sure.
permission.
I mean,
You need to be careful when you tread these districts. I warn you.
Why is that?
Because Pharaoh do not tolerate spies. And if he should... how should I say? Suspect treachery, will be dire consequences.
I want to drag Gaia's off and go see if we can find a farmer to negotiate.
What? You want to go out of the city? But it took so much effort to get in.
We need money of some kind in this place.
Yeah, we can try the other gate.
How are we gonna get back in though?
Boat?
Hmm.
Just hire a boat.
Oh yeah, that's probably how people got in, right?
Renting
Like
a
they hire
boatsman.
boats to
Yeah.
smuggle them in.
Or renting a boatsman would be sufficient. There is, however, like the normal procedure of, hey,
How do we rent without money?
well, that's the problem, isn't it? You can fly.
The eagles will eat you up, man.
Oh yeah,
Can't do that.
the rocks would see you. Which is probably why they're there. If someone has
Yeah.
a bright idea of flying into the city. I mean, it makes sense
Oh, no.
in a world where there's magic and flight and stuff like that.
This is a real problem, isn't it?
It is!
Wait, there are actual rocks around?
Yes! There's 2 rocks on the gate.
Like on the gate that we saw, they're
Yes.
true, but there might be more around the city walls.
There's 2 rocks on the gate where you came from.
I thought those were statues.
No.
Actual rocks.
Actual
It's weird,
rocks.
man.
Not made of rock.
I'm going to go up to them and try to use wild empathy.
How do you intend to do so?
Just get close to them and try to communicate that
They are,
I'm a friend,
they are on the
and
city walls.
try to just approach and befriend them.
Right, so you make your way towards the road where you came from, and you find yourself, passing people,
Getting odd looks.
getting odd looks, and people are drunk, and you find yourself at the gate, or like the outside of the gate. You say halt, but you don't understand what they're saying. Halt, but you can get the general meaning.
Yeah.
Like stop right there, pretty much.
I guess I stop.
See 2 guards like approach you. They look over you as you try to like enter.
Hello.
As you try to enter like.
Hello, friends.
As you try to make your way towards like the gatehouse, like the door.
I guess I stop.
Yeah.
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 Hello, friends. Guys.
Well, you go with Daria, I imagine, or do you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was.
Why? Trying. What are you trying to do? You can't go up here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, our mistake.
Exactly.
We'll go back this way.
Yeah. And they
And I lead Daria away.
they
Yeah, we can't go that way.
They look at ease as you leave. There's more guards like patrolling the walls.
Huh.
And you actually see in the sky someone riding a large, like a creature the size of a horse, like flying. Roll a knowledge.
Wow.
Roll a knowledge arcana.
I don't have that.
Knowledge nature.
That I
Yeah.
do have.
I have knowledge arcana.
Oh shit! What would you be doing, Philippos?
What?
Dude, I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Philippos is just, he's confused. He doesn't know where he is.
This appears to be a lot of people having partying and drinking, having a good time.
He's not a fan of that. So he's
Gambling.
gonna be off. He's gonna be off trying to find the market and just ignoring everything else.
Alright. So you...
I don't think you speak the language, Uzi.
I understand that.
Try your best. It appears to be a person riding a griffin.
Right.
Griffin.
Magical horse of Griffin.
It's a griffin.
Door.
Which are indeed local in the area. Griffins are rather common in this part of the world.
Are they now?
Yes. Griffins are highly
Interesting.
intelligent creatures, often forming bonds with their rider. They're more like a partnership rather than a servant or master relationship.
So it's like horses, but they fly.
They're like horse people. They can understand common. They can
Oh.
understand language, but they cannot speak it. It appears to be a sort of a secondary scout, or like of sorts. This one, a guard, scouting the air. So another obstacle, potentially. It flies off into the distance, patrolling other parts of the town.
Wait, maybe we can like pick up bounties from the office,
Oh, that could. You gonna want to
like actual bounties, you know?
want to try to do that?
I mean, going up the walls and talking to the rocks aren't working, so
You actually are. I mean, yeah. Now with the robot gun, you could try that.
Oh yeah, and you should lead the robot back to the inn.
You do that. So
Yeah.
you lead the robot back to the inn. Arletha, Daria, sorry. What do you just stick around, or do you want to do something other than that?
I mean, I really wanted to go see those rocks, but
Yeah,
The guards are a bit
they're very.
Stuck up.
They seem to be very alert at the moment for some reason. You could.
so in this case, I guess
I mean, you could give them ale. But it's the festival of Sekhmet.
But how do we get L without money?
I don't know. Steal.
Oh jeez. How do we get money?
simple. We can sell my ability to make crops grow.
Right, so you put the robot back in its room and tell it to stay there, and it does stay there.
Yeah. Put the jam back into his mouth.
Philippe,
Wait, but I need to watch the jam. I can't just leave it with the robot.
Good.
Maybe Jefferson can watch it.
No. Hold on.
No.
Close my door. Shut. Just. No. distracted.
It's fine.
So, Philippos, you make your way
Yes.
to the... I can't have this window closed. I need to have it open.
Hello from the outside.
Make your way to the market, which is filled with people.
Yes.
Feasting and having, like, partying. Buying stuff. And there's supposed to be a
Yay.
ceremony that just ended.
Hurrah.
Two priests stand in the middle of the square, like, what appears to be wrapping a large bull in cloth.
Ooh.
Disembalming it. Like dismembering it and seem to prepare.
I go over and investigate. Politely.
Okay. You see, like, the crowd has been, like, gathering, like, in a circle, like, a little bit of a distance from the priests. So it's, like, they're fairly, like, there's a distance between the priests and the crowd itself. And there are guards stationed near, like, nearby. So you walk up to the ceremony?
I do.
All right.
Yes. Hello, ceremony.
The priest sort of like look up at you and like look like confused and like with a questioning look. And he's like seems to be gesturing the guard next to him. And then like you see like the guard approaching you, like looking like threateningly at you with a weapon.
Baton. Are they using batons?
No, they're using Kopesh.
Oh, yikes.
Uh,
I try and figure out what they're doing to the bull. I attempt to ask them. I know, I understand, but it's still a bull.
Okay, so you ask them. Do you have linguistics?
I speak lots of languages, but no.
Oh, I mean, actually,
Do you speak Vishkanya?
actually, let me see here. I'm just gonna check. They might speak.
Do they speak Aquan?
Let me check. Let me check.
Everyone speaks Aquan.
Exactly.
That's a good choice. I mean, let's see here.
Maybe they speak Celestial or Abyssal.
Start speaking Abyssal in the middle of a religious ritual.
Yeah.
Like just get stoned to death.
Stoned for uttering the name of our Lord. You will be stoned to death.
Jehovah!
He said it again.
Jehovah!
How can it be worse? Jehovah. Oh man. Okay, so what languages do you attempt to speak to him, or like the priest?
Aquan.
One of the priests actually seemed to understand what you're saying.
Of course. Everyone knows Aquan.
A lot of people know. Why do you interfere in this ritual?
I do no such thing. I just attempt to understand what you are doing.
You are a foreigner here, I see. And he said, like, he beckons towards the guard to lower his weapon. And he does so and he looks a bit at ease.
I'm but a simple adventurer.
This is a sacrifice to Sekhmet to appease this deity. She...
But why a bull?
It is a grand sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
She has a vast appetite for blood. She is a lion. And she like...
Would it not be better to let the animal bleed out before?
Well, it has, actually.
Oh.
It's like blood on the steps. Which actually seems to disappear into the ether.
Aha.
We are now mummifying this creature because the bull is also sacred to Ptah, creator.
Mm.
We not want to anger Ptah, otherwise grave misfortune will strike us.
Philippus now seems a little bit confused because it seems like it's they're sacrificing the bull to a god, but in sacrificing the bull, they potentially have angered many other gods.
Yes, well, they understand. Like, this is an annual festival, which, like, is meant to keep Sekhmet like happy. Otherwise, she'll start rampaging everywhere and eating people, which is not a good idea. But she's also a goddess of healing, which is a duality there.
Yeah.
Like, yes, if you do not appease Sekhmet,
she'll heal everyone.
Kill everyone. You seek knowledge of our ways.
Ah. No, I only seek to understand why there was a dead bull covered in blood on the steps here.
Yeah, the steps, actually, you look up and there's statues of people with, like, animal heads made of marble. Yeah. Very grand statues.
Could you guide me towards the marketplace?
We are here. And he points down. The temple is here. Here's the temple. Right here. Here.
Right there.
Right there. And the market, right there. And there's
it's only 10 feet away.
Only 10 feet away. Only like a little bit away. And there's a fountain over there.
Yeah, this temple is a 5 foot by 5 foot temple.
No, it's way bigger than that, mind you. And there's an
5 feet by 10 feet.
Here's an administration office, right here. Market.
It's only 5 feet across.
So yeah.
Illuminati confirmed. You've confirmed it, right? All right. Philippus turns away cautiously from the bull and heads towards the marketplace.
Yeah, the people seems very like distraught at what you did done, or like almost like maybe fucking up a ceremony that could be disastrous. They're like, oh, it's like you know, wide jawed and like their like eyes and like in disbelief almost.
Yeah.
It's freaking Frejth, man.
Yeah, and then like
disrupting the ceremony.
Yeah, they're looking at you, Philippus, again with like suspicion as well as you pass through. All the bald people.
Why? I've done nothing wrong.
There's a lot of bald people and people with wigs.
Aren't those the same thing?
Yes. Take off the wigs when you don't need them. So you head to the merchants and they're like selling things. You see an amulet seller, or like a person selling jewelry, different bracelets and bracers.
Philippus walks over to see if there's any alchemical supplies anywhere.
Roll a knowledge local.
What is that exactly? If I don't have it learned.
Or perception.
That's your
or perception.
It's int, right? Just int bonus.
Perception.
Okay.
If you don't have a knowledge skill, you just can't roll it.
Roll
okay.
Check. Let's just go back to Gather everyone. So,
7.
Erletha, you managed to collect Yorn and some of the other individuals.
Hey.
You do spot a herbalist selling what appears to be more charms as well, tied to ropes and also herbs, spices, things. There seems to be a woman selling these.
Is her name Herb?
You can ask her.
What is your name, woman? Old woman.
She shakes her head.
Old woman.
She shakes her head.
Try another language.
Try Vishkanya.
Can I try common?
She shakes her head.
Common.
Aquan.
Not very good.
Aquan.
Aqua, not very good.
Hmm.
He says.
Halfling.
No.
Orphan.
Orbit.
Let's see here.
Just take the not very good, dude. It's good enough.
Let me see. 1d20. No, Sylvan.
Ah, I do speak Sylvan.
Your response,
The celestial
actually.
one?
Hey.
Sylvan.
Took long enough.
Yes. I speak this. You speak Sylvan.
I do.
You venture in the forest often?
Nope.
No?
Just thought it was just a cool language. Just might as well learn that. Spent a lot of time at sea.
And what would you want? Would you like to buy anything?
Perhaps.
What have you?
Aspiring alchemist.
Have you something to trade, perhaps?
Nope.
No? If you come wanting to trade, then you must have something to offer.
1 second. Let me check my pockets. Ooh. I don't know if I want to give this to you. It's pretty nice. It's very useful, actually. I'm not so sure.
Didn't we have some gems from the nest?
I'm not talking to you, mister. I'm talking to the woman.
Yeah, but I'm reminding you another game. To have some gems.
Let me see here. So you and Yorn meet up with the halfling, with the gnome, and your companion from before.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go to the higher district? Is that what we're trying to do here?
Yes, I'd just like to go to the Temple of the Heart and learn some more about the city.
I don't know, Vishkanian. But it's a complicated language. But I know basic phrases like hello and bye and wait.
I say hello. I don't know why we say goodbye.
I can magically speak it for a while, so.
Way to go. Right. Guess we're set then.
So we would, can I make a quick perception check when we get to the border, I guess, of the higher district? Can I make a quick perception check to see what type of clothes people are wearing?
Yes.
Alright, my perception is... $34.
Well, they're wearing white robes of silk and golden how should I say? They're not like necklaces. They're more like how should I describe it? Golden jewels, like golden, just jewelry, I guess. Golden jewelry. All the like, both men and the women are like have makeup on like around their eyes, like that sort of thing.
What color was that robe of shade that I got?
The robe was dark.
Very. I'd imagine it'd be dark, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have lots of jewelry. I have some jewelry on. I have like some rings and some necklaces and things like that. So, I just don't have white robes.
Yeah, they're also like
Yes.
they have like dark wigs that is adorned like heavily with the.
Well, I have dark hair, so that's alright. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head further in and look for a temple to Vahad.
You could roll.
Probably like
I think you could roll like disguise check or something.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tried to fit in, aren't you?
Oh, by the way, Gaius, what were you doing?
Disguise.
Like I shared with Daria my plan of instead of going out and trying to leave the city, just asking for bounties from the office, right?
Oh yes.
So how does Daria react to that?
Daria?
Shrug.
Seems like a good plan to you.
All right.
And as I said, she really wanted to go see those rocks, and she likes the idea of trying to get some money from talking to farmers. But if we can get a bounty, then so be it.
Yeah, you look like.
Like if we get an actual bounty from the bounty office, we might get a permit to leave the city and enter at will.
For a second there, I almost thought you said loot the city.
I did as well, honestly.
I also heard that.
I'm not sure they're gonna want us loot the city.
Oh yes.
It's like you captured the criminal. You may now loot the city.
You know.
That sounds like any RPG game
And
ever,
Daria.
like computer RPG.
Yeah. Welcome back to Donna Faelin / Legend of Zelda.
Legend of
Yeah, you can be my bodyguard, you want.
Yeah,
Don't,
and,
please, don't sneak in.
Legends of Faelin.
Aroletha, you look like.
Well,
a
gotta pay off your debt
noble.
somehow.
You find spare jewels and jewelry, and you manage to.
The adventurous
land-
tax.
Manage to blend in with the local upper class.
What did you say, Daria? I didn't hear you.
Don't sneak in. Be my bodyguard. Because if you sneak in and you get caught, then that'd not be fun.
Fine. Put on a cloak.
You look like a bodyguard. Should be alright.
Yeah, we almost put the Empress to shame. Which would be bad. Because you're not an Empress.
I'm a very wealthy noblewoman.
Yeah. Kick your cut.
Okay.
Alright.
Ja.
So who do we go first with? I guess I think Arletha. So you enter the upper ring of the city, and you see a distinct increase in opulence of architecture and built houses. I guess the statue. There's actually a construction going on right now. In the distance, you see a large sphinx being constructed with scaffolding on the monument itself.
Is it recognizable enough for me to do like a religion check?
Well, it's not a religion. This one is nobility.
Oh,
Nobility.
I can still nobility. 29.
Seems to be in the image of the pharaoh, or the recent, the late pharaoh.
Well, I'd like to try and find like the temple of a hut, if I can.
Well, perception check, please.
Need help with that?
23.
You see the statue of an ibex, like a man in the distance. No, ibis, I guess. Yeah, the bird.
Ibis.
Ibis, yes.
Ibus.
Yeah, seems to be
Trash birds.
I will put a thing here so you can see. So you are currently about here.
Mhm.
Yes. So you walk in the streets and you see a temple in the distance. So you enter around there.
Does it have any like recognizable features to like the hut, like the man with a bird head?
Oh yes.
Anything
There
like that?
used to be
Yes.
that sort of statue at that place.
Okay.
There's also
I-
other statues on flanking the bird man.
Is this just one? Would I be able to know if this is like what the other statues are?
Religion. I guess. Well, it's an
23.
one of the statues
23.
is looks like just a man with a crook and a flail, with a green face on him.
Going to guess that's Osiris.
The character is pretty good guess.
Out of character, obviously.
And two.
I mean, pretty much all pharaohs were buried with crits and flails, also out of character.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's also two other statues, like or temples, that you manage to spot as you approach a little further. You see one temple to your left appears to be not open, because actually, yeah, you see you see crocodiles sleeping in that temple.
What?
Crocodile sleeping.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's like
Wow.
water, like a pool in there.
Foolish travelers, beware.
And there's like a humanoid crocodile also on that temple, or like that building. I don't know if it's temple yet, but you can imagine it is. That's a religion check.
Okay.
You are the Godopedia. Let's see what this
I
one.
mean,
Ooh, now
there's
you don't
one
I'm
know.
rolling
This
progressively worse as this goes on.
No, you don't know about this one. It's supposed to be like a
Yeah.
crocodile enclosure, but there's also a crocodile. It might be a god. It probably is a god, but you don't know his name.
Stop on element and shoulder. Need help?
Don't.
If you want to figure out what it is. I mean, Yorn is right next to me, being my bodyguard. So
It is a temple of Sorbek, the patron god of the river.
Okay.
out of character, I thought about him
So,
so bad.
Sorbek.
Yeah, pretty much relay this to Arlanda.
Sorbek is he's a unpredictable god.
Hmm.
He protects people who traverse the river, but he can also destroy them with great vengeance.
Well, I'd like to head towards
Temple of
the
Thought! Yes.
Yes.
You make your way there. And there's it is open.
I am going to cast tongues on myself. That'll last an hour and a half. And shall humbly walk up the steps.
You walk up the steps, and you see priests walking the halls of this temple. Multi-leveled structure with shelves of stone tablets stacked on upon them. It's dimly lit by lamp oil lamps, and you see like people inscribing upon fresh tablets on different areas, like fresh mud tablets, I guess. And you see, you are approached by an individual that appears to be a man of a person of authority, and he looks at you expecting something. Like, oh, can I help you?
Not religion.
Oh, hello there. I'm a foreigner to these lands. And I was.
You're disguised.
You do not look.
I'm a noble woman. I'm still foreign. I can still be a foreigner.
You look, my lady. How may I assist you this evening, my lady? Piparosh asks.
I was curious to learn some more about the culture of this land, and some more, and to refine my the language of this place, city, not place, city.
You're opulently dressed. You could almost be mistaken for a local, had I not been told otherwise. Very well. The Temple of the Hot is open for those who seek knowledge. However, you must supply a fresh knowledge to the temple in exchange for our services.
What type of knowledge are you seeking?
What type of knowledge can you offer? Exactly.
Araletha sort of sets back and goes, what's happened? I am the all-knowledgeable one. I mean, well,
And this is where you betray your origin by offering some weird piece of knowledge.
Like, hey, I know about Galician, like that, all the stuff. Oh,
well, I'm a traveler, quite a lot, so I know of quite a few things about the world. Anything in particular your temple was looking for?
Offer them knowledge of the owl man.
Knowledge
Oh,
of
yikes, oh man.
knowledge of magic is always appreciated. Or knowledge of new innovation.
How much, on my travels, I discovered a god named Moloch. From what I understand, he seems to be a very not well talked about god. Is there any...
Moloch.
Have you heard of him by any chance?
No.
He's taboo.
No? Well, I can give you some information on him if you...
Very well.
And Araletha would just start. She writes a lot of the stuff down, but it's in common.
Works.
So
Oh, yes.
she would pull out the parchments of paper and start reading them out in because of the tongue spell in Vislagian. Is that how you say that?
Oh,
Viscarian?
Vishkanya.
Vishkanya. Because I've got
You
tongues
only
on
have
this.
an
That's
hour
what
and a half.
it should
to
should only
talk.
take like 30 minutes.
million years. The pyramids crumble.
Actually, no.
No.
I won't. Before, sorry, backtrack. Before I offer ice, I primarily write my notes that I travel in a different language. I can offer you the parchments if you could read the language. Common,
Yes.
it is known as.
I know this language.
Oh, so it's so weird saying that.
I know.
You know the
Galician.
common language?
I know Galician.
So I offer him the parchments of paper that have all the information of Moloch.
Like you could lend him those, and he's gonna put the temple scribes to work, and you could collect them sometime later. That's a good arrangement.
Yeah.
I could. So I hand the parchment papers over, and would this be satisfactory?
Yes. My lord will be pleased for this. And he sort of looks and like gestures in like a prayer, like silently like whispering something. And you see the ibis statue's eyes sort of glow a bright yellow and then fade.
Maybe I should try talking to this god. I talk to gods quite often, though, don't I?
You can start.
I wonder if that's going to be a good idea. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great idea. What could possibly go
Faelin
wrong?
has accepted this.
That's fantastic news. I have a bit of a confession to make. I'm currently using magic to speak your language. I actually myself don't know anything,
That is,
any words from this language.
that is alright. A lot of people use magic in this city.
Yes, but I would rather actually learn the language and customs and thing of the city, so I don't have to use magic.
You may use these while your stay in this city, and he gives you 3 scrolls of tongues.
Thank you.
And he like nods and like bows his head slightly.
Am I what? Am I not allowed to learn the language or
May,
something?
But it is a
Yes.
lengthy process. And I am sure you
I
would
can-
want the ability to comprehend this language as long as you can.
Yes. That's good. I can read an entire tome in 8 hours instead of 48 hours.
Oh shit.
So that's one of my revelations that I picked. So
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
around and you see lots of those, in fact. And you also see in the middle of the temple, it's a very elaborate statue of the Hot, which is holding a very large tome. that is appears to be a dark color and made of some form of papyrus reed.
Can I roll something if I know what that is?
It's like, oh,
yes.
That seems interesting. It's like,
Would I have any idea as to what that is?
Oh, you can roll a knowledge religion. And it's a little difficult, however.
I would imagine so. Nope,
No.
I do not.
DC 50.
That is... seems to be an important tome, however. And so, these are your bodyguards, I imagine.
Some of them are my traveling companions, and this large man here, is my bodyguard.
My noble
yes.
steed.
Just groans. It's like, nah.
I should probably head to... I should probably head to... over to Gaius now. Gaius! What's up with you?
Yeah, so did Daria come with me?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, okay, so Gaius, what do you do? Daria?
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
I told my plan to Daria, and now I'm depositing the robot in the care of Jefferson, and then I'm gonna head to the bounty office, or like just the administration office, and see if they have bounties available.
Oh yeah, you do that. Ah, it's you again.
Hello.
Don't make any trouble.
Yeah. Can you take care of this automaton for me? He tends to draw a lot of odd looks, so I don't really want to walk around with him.
You brought him out late before. Why bring him in again?
Well, I want to go to the administration office, and apparently for some reason. Wait, what?
That's where you went earlier, and they didn't like the automaton.
Huh?
That's where you went earlier, and they didn't quite like the automaton too much.
Yeah, so I'm like putting it in the care of Jefferson, who I assume is at the inn right now.
Okay, yeah, yes, he can take care of him. Yes, I'll
Yeah.
look after the automaton, the middleman.
All right.
The middleman.
Well, head to the town hall again.
Yeah, and there's people actually.
Yeah.
Some of them are collapsed on the streets, was drunk too much.
All right. So, the bounty office.
Ah, you again. Don't make any trouble.
Hello. Well, you see, I'm a mercenary. I offer mercenary services. Do you happen to need me?
Maybe.
Maybe, yes. I'm listening, if the coin is right.
You seem like a very desperate mercenary.
Desperate murder.
If the price is right.
Should pull the records. Ah!
Let's see here.
I mean, you gotta sell yourself up, right?
He looks through the tablets. Ah, yes, here. There's been reports of attacks on nearby villages and creatures. Killing livestock, ruining crops. You could seek these creatures out, dispose of them, maybe find the source, and you will be rewarded handsomely.
How handsomely are we talking about?
Hmm.
I will settle for no less than. Well, I have no frame of reference.
10,000 debens.
Yes, that will do. Yes, I accept this bounty. Now, I need a permit to
Granted.
re-enter the city. Yes.
And you see, like,
Okay.
actually, that's probably not how it works, but he like takes a stamp and like dips it in
Yeah.
ink and stamps
Yeah.
it on a document for you. Okay.
Nice. I got a permit.
Take this, show them to anyone who could ask, and it will give you the appropriate movement of the city.
Thank you very much.
Write your name there as well.
Okay, write my name. Scribble, scribble. Guys.
Daria will see that he's getting a paper and say, "Hey, can I get a paper as well?"
Oh yeah. My friend here, she's in my mercenary company. She needs a permit as well.
So she will also accompany you on this mission then?
Yes, of course.
Very well. And he stamps up another permit and gives it to Daria.
Almost forgot. Write your name here, Daria.
Daria will
Hi.
try her best not to jump with glee.
I assume
Just
you
try to keep a straight face.
Wait. I assume you're not writing your actual names.
What?
That would bring misfortune. You write your actual names.
Oh. Oh. Would it?
Yes.
Well, that is rather unfortunate.
You have a title, I would say.
No, we tend to go by our names. It is not the custom of our land to grant titles to people.
Daria will just write "The Wandering Druid" and leave it at that.
You understand none of
Yeah,
this?
he looks like actually a little upset and like worried.
I thought that
worried when you're actually writing.
Gaius was translating.
When you're actually writing your actual like real names.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
Names are very powerful in magic in our land. We do not go by our true names. They are kept secret until death.
Okay. What the fuck is the point of a name?
We have two names. Well, that's actually true in Egyptian culture, like ancient Egyptian culture.
Well, I get it, but it's still a bit silly.
It is, but they're very, very strange.
Frey, does the true name is it only the first name or is it the whole name?
You could use your family name.
We keep all our emotions close to our
because,
chest, and then we die.
Daria only uses her first name because she doesn't know her family name, so
Okay.
maybe her name is still secret because no one knows her family name, not even herself.
Well, Gaius has already written his full name on it. It's very powerful.
Family names are fine to just tell because otherwise you wouldn't be able to share your glorious family name because that's also very important.
Yeah.
I have a secret family name as well, though.
Secret. We actually call them the Dung Beetles. We do not call them. Tell us.
Yeah.
No.
It's like a team name.
Deben. It is a measurement of units in our land. Can be used for trade. So like.
Okay.
It's essentially money. But different goods are worth certain deben.
I wonder, do we have to carry like bushels of wheat around, or can we like, get like
depends on what you want.
Like kind of checks, like you write a certain number of.
You can Ask
Depends on
what the form of
paper or
payment do you
something.
want in for your Deben? Textiles, wine, silver bars, copper, many sort of things. Worth more or less. Honey is very, very,
What
very,
is
very expensive. Could work good for you.
what is the most compact
What's
way,
compact? Bronze.
most lightweight
Bronze.
bronze? Okay. Well, we'll deal with that when I come back with proof of the work of the job. All right, Daria, let's go.
Why?
Adventuring.
Right, so you got a permit and a job.
Two permits.
2 permits and a job. Now to the market.
I will go ask him, where are we going now?
We're going to a nearby village to investigate some monsters who are, what was it, monsters? Well, some villagers are having troubles, like getting harassed by monsters,
Yeah.
getting their livelihood threatened, just the usual.
I see. Should we go grab the others?
Philippos.
Hmm.
So you're
Yes.
you're
Oh no, we
happy
have
with
to.
them, I guess.
Yeah. I'm trying to barter and convince her that I have stuff.
You know, how many Deben of things do you have?
How many what? Devin things? I have none of those things, but I'm willing to trade.
What things do you have? Let me see.
Oh, I don't know. Like I was saying, I'm not sure if I want to give it to you. It's
Alright.
pretty nice.
Oh, now I'm intrigued.
I heard it. And he pulls out one of the feathers, the feather tokens.
Oh.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I know. Very good, very good. That's worth. Let's see. 6,000 Deben.
Wow!
I don't know. It's worth more than that. This thing is very powerful.
She looks over some more. 6,000 Deben. What do you want? Maybe extra price for you.
I'm not looking for gold. I'm looking for a
Deben,
tree.
no gold.
Sorry, not gold. Money. I'm not looking for any monetary value of whatever
Textiles.
denomination you choose.
She tries to explain how.
I'm looking for alchemical supplies.
Trying to explain the concept of that gold is not. It's like trade things, not gold. Not gold worth. Not gold worth.
Yeah.
Deben. Not gold. Worth.
She does it in broken silver.
Broken Aquan, actually. Sylvan!
Oh, yeah.
She's speaking. You're speaking. She usually knows this. But, oh, when no.
She's
No,
speaking
she's
Sylvan.
speaking
She knows
Sylvan.
Sylvan. Never mind. Deben is not a. It's not a coin. It is a measurement of value. So you can trade anything, like cloth and bronze or linen. Anything that you might find has a certain value in Deben, which is measurement.
Okay.
So if you
Well, I'm looking for some alchemical supplies. What can you give me for this?
Give me for this? I can give you many 2 or 3 chests of stuff.
Fantastic.
And she brings out like woven chests, I guess. They're like woven.
Ooh. We also have the recipe now for the Red Bull.
She gives you 3 woven
Red Bull?
baskets of.
What do I need, Frey? What do I need in order to make more Red Bull?
She brings
Literal Red Bull.
3 large
Frey.
pots of.
Frey, I need to know.
Not yet. It gives you 3 baskets, like large baskets, filled with all kinds of herbs, which has smaller bags inside. Like, separated, I guess. Yeah. For that, this.
What's the recipe for Red Bull? Do I know?
Oh, yeah, you can read it.
Alright, can I pull it out?
Yeah, you do. You pull it out, and yeah, it's written neatly. It's like a...
I hand her a list as if it's like I'm like going grocery shopping. I'm like, I need all of these supplies.
Huh? Griffin feather. Alright, I guess. And it's like, she starts like rummaging through the different things, and eventually this will be little less than before. Otherwise, other is very generic ingredients, but this one is more rare. Like they have the blood of Hydra, feather of Phoenix, ground down.
Don't we still have Hydra stuff though?
They melted into goop.
Really, guys? God damn
It was a kasha all along.
No, it wasn't an actual Hydra. It's just
was
the shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was gonna be like the thing I needed, and you destroyed it.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't cash in the Hydra bounty.
Dragon scale. Cockatrice.
The dragon scale.
Feet. See here. Honey. Oh, honey's fair enough. Rum. Yeah, here. And see here. Pixie dust.
Dude, this woman is gonna have to pull all kinds of connections to fill this order.
Yeah. This will take a while, but I can make it happen.
All right, I'll sit here. Is there anything that we could that you could use my services potentially so I could actually get some other alchemical supplies?
Yes.
Very useful.
My village has been under threat from.
Is it now? Yep. Sounds about right.
And I go there occasionally to collect ingredients.
Alright.
If you could
I can go get some ingredients for you as long as I can receive some in return.
Yes. You will need to. If you have a permit to leave and go, right?
I do not. No.
And she points towards the administration office.
Can I forge one? Will that pass?
No.
Yes, forge one.
Look for some leaves.
Oh, yeah.
You see Gaius and Daria leaving the administration office with 2 papers in their hands, seeming rather happy with themselves.
Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea. I quickly turn to her and ask her which way it is it to go get the supplies.
He points everywhere.
She points everywhere?
Yeah, east, south, and northwest.
I have to go everywhere.
Yep.
Is there any specific? Is it like a town? Like where do I get them? Is just.
I need to get supplies.
Where do I go? Where exactly do I go?
Different districts. It is late, but they might be open. Different suppliers.
What?
I do not have them.
What kind of quest is this?
No, what are you trying to ask her right now? What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to like. I want to get some alchemical supplies, and I'm like, maybe I can offer my services in order to get some alchemical supplies.
Oh, I see. Well, no, she doesn't point that direction everywhere then. Then she points here towards the docks.
Okay. Is that still in the city or is that outside?
It is in the city.
Okay, so I don't need to go outside the city.
Look, there's seaweed, the special properties from this river. If you can collect some for me.
All right. Is there anything I should know that I mean it has special properties?
Yes.
Is it dangerous?
No, but there's
Okay. So I can just use my bare hands. And
but there's crocodiles, so.
is there any way to cut it? Can I pull it out of the bed?
Yes, try to keep the roots alive.
I'll do my best. Do you have a trowel?
Perhaps.
I don't
Yeah,
have
like
much on
crocodiles.
in the way of trowels. So if you could provide a trowel, I'd be very capable of.
She gives you like a bronze tool that seems to indicate the same use.
Okay.
Looking for. And Jill
Philippos
says,
heads off to go find the seaweed.
Seaweed helps you get oxygen better. Helps you gives breath better to breathe. Yes.
I see.
Also, be careful of crocodiles and hippos.
I asked you this question before. What's your strategy when it comes to hippos?
Just throw something that's not you somewhere far away and they'll go for it.
Are they distracted by ospreys? By any chance?
Perhaps
Maybe
they're scared of fire.
Osprey is annoying. Actually, osprey. Some they might like. See birds. I've seen birds on the hippo before.
Ah.
Maybe if it
Okay.
Yes.
clean the teeth.
What?
It'll clean the teeth of the hippo. It'll allow the bird.
Guy's not very happy with this.
No! Or you could just give it something to eat.
But how are you gonna buy it without money?
Ah! You pass. So, Philippos, you pass Gaius and Daria as you go for the docks and they go for somewhere else. Beat.
Oh, hello, Philippos.
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, where are you going?
I have to go get some magical seaweed and not die to hippos.
Oh,
Not
okay.
dying to hippos sounds like a good idea. I'm doing it right now.
Well, good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Do you have religion, Philippos?
Do I have a
Do
religion?
you have lawless religion?
Religion hippos.
Religion hippos?
I just can't wait to be hippos.
You you go towards the docks and you see like what appears to be like
A hippo?
a safety like a safety net or something like that.
Is there like a sign that says beware of hippos or something?
It says like hippos and there's like a picture of a hippo eating a guy and there's blood sign.
Very reassuring.
And it's also a picture of a crocodile eating a guy. But there's also a shrine apparently nearby, like two statues of a humanoid with a crocodile head near the river, near the dock.
Ooh.
And it's like the statues are holding like a bowl on it, like in his hand.
I try and look for the seaweed, and I tell Kai to fly up high to keep an eye out for hippos and/or good patches of seaweed.
And before there's a dire hippo.
No.
Man,
No dire hippos, Frey.
That would be really dangerous. Oh man, so yeah.
That would be like the size of an elephant.
Yeah.
No, bigger, right? Like the
Hippos
size
are already
of
the
two
size of
elephants.
elephants.
Yeah, I know. That's what I realized.
Yeah, they're kind of big.
Yeah, they're not quite elephant size. They're like baby elephant size, but that's still big enough.
Yeah. Hippos, they're the main killers of people in Africa, or like in the river.
Oh, yes.
So they kill more than crocs. Mostly because they're more aggressive, I guess, and the crocs kill to eat, I guess, as well.
Plus, I mean, people tend to run away from crocodiles, and they're like, "Oh, a hippo! What can that do to me?" It's like everything. They're like cassowaries.
They are worse, probably. Anyway,
Yeah,
so you
my
see,
cassowaries are nasty.
You see at the dock people actually swimming around.
With hippos?
No, you're swimming near
No.
near the river. It's like bathing, I guess. And on the docks, they said on the river, they see people as fishing, like in the moonlight.
Hippos?
Human pollution.
Not hippos fishing for people.
No, fishing for hippos.
No, fish.
Fishing people.
Fish, I guess.
Fish.
Hungry for hippos.
There is in fact, like you see on the other side of the river, you see like a group of people armed with spears, like going around, seemingly looking for something, like in the reeds.
I try and stay far away from them.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the river. It's like quite a bit of big distance away, like here. Like imagine this is like a river, and it is a river, but they're small. Like they can be spotted in the moonlight. You're on this side. There.
Hooray!
So, Rollis, do you descend into the river?
I'm waiting for Kai to report back. I have him roll perception.
Very well, roll it.
1 sec, I forget what it is. I think it's like 17 or something.
Yep.
It's 14.
Yeah, Kai comes back and he reports that he sees the Kai comes back and he reports that she sees the men in the other side of the river, and they seem to be hunting something, like an animal or something like that.
Okay. Did she see where the seaweed was?
No. She shakes her head.
No. Where's the seaweed?
In the sea.
Just died, lol.
Actually, let's see here. Did you say that she was gonna look for seaweed?
Yes, I said she was looking for seaweed and hippos.
Okay, so she actually say that she's spotted like some plants like in the water, like near the surface of the water.
Okay.
She's not sure what they're the one we want.
It might be a hippo wearing a hat.
Might be hippo wearing a hat. I don't know. Or like a fake nose.
I start moving slowly towards it and ask Kai to fly over and give it a little nudge.
Roll swim check, by the way, if you're gonna.
For Kai? Oh, for me or for me? Yeah. I think I put points into this.
Just grab
That's
I
a
have a
point.
bunch of points this week.
Ah, it used to be like -3, but now it's +6.
Oh, you don't drown.
Hooray!
You swim like a Filipos, and you see people laughing at you swimming. They're like, "Oh, look at the foreigner swimming! Oh man!" That is
Oh, look at that flea head.
He's so cute.
Yeah, because And he's,
He's got such great hair. Oh my god.
yeah, so you're like swimming forward, like swimming forward. As he kind of like, yeah, there's something here. And she actually dives down and picks some like a plant from the water.
Hey. I'm like, yes, good job, Kai. Let's get this seaweed into the bag.
Yeah, you put it in the bag.
That I probably have.
Roll a perception check.
On
You.
me or Kai? Me?
You, yes.
Perception. Perception is 7. Let me roll this check. Hold up. Roll up.
Alright.
Alright.
You see
That's decent.
a shape swimming underneath you.
Oh no. I'm like, Kai, what is this?
And it pops up, and it's a person swimming.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I thought you were a hippo. Does it understand? Does it understand Galician, or is it confused?
You calling me a fat man?
I know. I was warned about the hippos.
Yes. There is lots of hippos in this river. And also lots of swimmers in this river. Like me.
And that seems not a good combination.
But I eat hippos.
It's a healthy ecosystem.
I hunt hippos.
Do people... You hunt hippos? Why?
They're
What's wrong with the
habits.
hippos? What did the hippos ever do to you?
Well, they're tasty.
So,
I
what's
thought you were
going
going to say
on?
they killed your father or something.
Oh, it's very tasty. I'm a hunter. Swimming around this river is very common. You don't seem too well you don't seem to swim too well, as a matter of fact.
I'm a lot better on a boat than off of it, but I've been getting better.
Well, you seem to be picking seaweed from the bottom.
Maybe. What's it to you?
I don't know. What's it to you?
What do you mean? Like, I asked the question of you.
Needless tension.
I see.
Why did you swim?
Tension
Why did you
escalates.
swim towards me?
'Cause
Why are you over
you're
here?
very
Why aren't
bad
you
at
off
swimming.
hunting
I
hippos?
thought you were drowning.
No, I'm good. I mean, if you got a boat, I'll use it, but like, for now, I'm fine. Although, I wouldn't mind if you just kind of sat nearish to me and let me know if there was a hippo or something like that.
Oh,
Or like even better, I could let you know if there's a hippo, and you can do your thing.
right. That sounds good. Bait. My name is Archibos.
What do we-
By the way.
My name is Hippos.
Ah, well, good. They call me Archibos.
I am a lover of. Also, Frey, I'd like to point out, the abbreviation Hippos is a really terrible abbreviation for what we're talking about.
What?
Hippos means horse.
Oh no.
Does it? I thought
Yes.
that hippos means
Yeah.
hippos.
No. Hippopotamus means river horse.
Oh.
But he's talking
So
about...
calling them hippos is just very confusing.
And,
Also, my name is Phil Hippos.
oh, you're a hippos.
I am a hippos.
Oh, I have been hunting you my entire life. I have found you. No. Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, that's great. So yeah, he's sort of like...
This is going to be very confusing. It's like, who's on first? It's like, oh, no, I have hippos. We're not hunting the hippos, but not the hippos.
I will...
In order to hunt the hippos, you must become the hippos.
I am the hippos. I love the hippos.
Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Hypothesis.
So yeah, you get managed to collect some more seaweed. About half of the bag is filled at this point, with the help of
Hurrah!
Archibos, or like him scouting around. Yeah, you don't encounter any major problems up at this point.
Okay.
And
Have I seen any hippopotamuses?
and hippos.
Hippopotami.
And hippos.
Hippopotamus.
Let me see here. You hear a scream in the distance, like an animal. Knowledge nature?
I have that.
Yeah.
Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Is it a hippo scream? Is the
Might be
question.
hippos. You hear a scream of a hippos in the river? Yes, it is a hippo. It is.
It's a hippopotamus.
It is a hippopotamus scream. Looks like someone has caught a hippo.
Potamus.
Hippopotamus.
It's so confusing.
It seemed like a roar, more like a pain streak. And you see in the distance, like a group of people, sort of like dragging this massive hippopotamus corpse on a
The Hippopotamus.
I guess like a, what do you call them? Like a bunch of logs, I guess. Sticks. And they're like dragging it towards a boat in the on the other side of the river. You see?
There was a boat.
Yeah.
This whole time.
The other side of the river, in fact.
Oh.
It's a large barge, in fact.
Right. I asked him if he knows those the group of hunters on the other side.
Yes. I know them.
Do you know them? Are they friends or competitors or who are they?
Cool.
People, I suppose.
And I'm glad you clarified that one.
I tend to stay away from people in general. I like people.
Are you not a person?
I'm a people, yes. I am a person.
How do you manage that?
How do I manage being a person?
Now, how do you manage staying away from yourself?
Wait, what? You're making no sense.
You are a people, and you stay away from people.
Well,
Therefore, how do you do this?
Simple. And you see like the people, the person transforming into like the shape of a crocodile.
Oh, you're a crocodile, are you?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no. Well,
I am a crocodile.
alright. How close to filling is my bag at this point?
Very full.
What? It is full?
It is full.
At this point, I'm like, oh, well, see you later, alligator, and then run out of the water as fast as I can.
God damn you.
I'm not an alligator.
Appreciate the joke. I'm not alligator.
Well,
So big curse you.
well, raw to you too.
See you later. You No! Damn you! And it like splashes in the water and disappears.
That might have been a god.
Or a
Alright.
demigod.
All right.
Yeah.
I am off. I'm off back to the marketplace to deliver my seaweed.
All I hear is weed.
Or actual weed. Maybe it's actual weed that is from the sea.
Hmm.
Ah, you brought the weed of the sea. Good. Now you have accomplished a great favor for me. Thank you. Now back to Gaius.
Hi, Darius and Daria.
El Pantera.
Adventure time.
Come on, grab your Daria. She's just floating next to you.
Okay.
So you have a Daria.
Yeah, I have a Daria.
And you have papers.
How far to the village?
I am a young person.
No, you're not.
All right. So, actually, let's see here. You work towards the gate, and they're like, "Stop! What are you trying to do here?"
We're bounty hunters. Here, look, we have permits.
Ah, yes. And they open a small side door.
Can I approach the rock spray?
Wait, what are you trying to do here? Trying to get up on the walls, bounty hunter?
Fly up the wall.
I don't think they'll appreciate that, Daria.
What are you trying to sneak up on the walls or slink up on the walls, you? Is that where you're hunting your bounty, on the walls? No?
Daria will huff and agitate the air all around her and walk off.
Whoa.
What?
There's like he sense like a breeze of like air coming from Daria, and she's clearly agitated at this peculiar situation.
Whoa.
I just want to talk to the birds.
Like they don't want you to go up the walls and spy on the military secrets or whatever. I mean, I imagine that's what's going on.
Yes.
Fine.
You're not part of this city, but you're serving. Perhaps if you come back with a notch on your belt, we might talk.
They might let you see the rocks if we come back with bounties or whatever.
Yes.
What are we waiting for then? Let's go get these bounties.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, maybe you can even have some farmers on the way like you wanted.
You see, like outside, they open the door, and outside you see like this
I'm gonna look for some more.
encampment of what appears to be like huts, mud huts and stuff outside, like in the distance.
Like is this same refugee camps from
This
before?
seems like another. This seems to be a permanent settlement. It seems to be a slave hut. Slave huts.
I see. Well, how far to the village?
You see an oasis in the distance, and there seems to be a small, village there, or like a farmstead, I should say. And that appears to be where.
Let's go there. Yeah.
Roll a survival check.
Survival. Jeez.
No.
Is it really that far? No.
But you head to the desert, and you follow the lights of the village, and you make it there to be greeted by a village elder. It's a large man with a thick white beard and like a strange hat on his head, and he greets you warmly. Like, oh, greetings. How can I help? We do not get many foreigners here.
Hello, Wise Elder. We were sent here by the city officials to help you with your problems.
Oh, finally someone. Our prayers have been answered. Yes, come in. I will tell you our situation. And it sets you like it leaves you inside a hut, and you're sit down on a table and giving some drink of water. Oh, you see.
Oh, by the way, do you speak common? My friend here doesn't speak Vishkanya.
Do you speak? I speak common, yes.
Yeah. All right.
And switches to common. So, our situation. It's becoming more and more troublesome. There's these goblin bandits led by a fierce hobgoblin. And he comes and steals and demands things from us. And he steals our crops and our farm animals and bullies the people here. We've tried to report it to the city, but it has been difficult since the city has been closed for a long time and are very strict. We are simply farmers, very low in the order, low on the power, low status, yes. Considered more like servants, yes. If you could destroy this band of thieves, you would be in your debt.
How do you like the sound of that, Arya?
Daria's just sitting there looking confused because she doesn't speak the language.
He's speaking common.
He switched to common.
Oh.
Yeah, I told him that you don't speak Vishkanya.
And you hear like in Vishkanyan the cry the desperate, I guess, or like you see like a distraught looking woman calling out, "Oh, they're coming back. They're coming to steal. We have nothing else to give."
Oh, looks like there's another raid about to happen right now. Yeah, we should deal with that.
I pray to the gods that we may survive this. Please help us. You go outside.
All right, let's do some diplomacy.
Yeah, sticky farmers, British stuff.
And you see like this twitching-looking goblin with a curved blade riding on a large wolf. And
wolves in the desert?
More like a dire jackal.
Huh.
And accompanying him is more goblins riding what appears to be some form of bird, with the flightless bird with a large, powerful beak. And
turkeys? Dire turkeys. Hey.
Possibly. Give roll knowledge nature.
Oh, I don't have that.
Daria can.
What the heck? Any knowledge?
Is not Daria a quick knowledge nature for
One
you?
second.
Actually, I have some.
1 second. There you go. Not 10 to 20.
Ooh, these are beak dogs.
Bam! Got him.
I also get +2 if those things fly, but I assume they don't.
They're flightless bird. They are also featherless. They're more like they're like featherless looking bird with a large yellow beak and like leathery skin and
So they're like
they're
dinosaurs.
like dinosaur
Wow.
birds, and they're known as beak dogs.
Can I try to convince the animals that I'm a better friend than?
Goblins.
Yeah.
You can try.
I don't think that went very well.
No, they like they shit her like they Twitter at you like loudly, like
Oh no.
and they seem not impressed.
Shameful display.
Shameful display.
Oh, you trying to talk to I big dog say? I stay out of here. You coming on? You're bringing heroes to protect you, are you? Stupid farmers.
See that?
I can understand nothing you're saying, Frey.
It's being goblin as well.
Yeah.
So what is the goblin is saying is you're trying to talk to our beak dogs, eh? Who are these heroes that you bring? You stupid elder. You're trying to bring heroes in and protect you, huh? We'll see how powerful they are when we're getting them alive.
All right. Diplomacy time.
Okay. Diplomacy. How much skin do you want to give them?
Nah.
This
I do
goblin
diplomacy
is
with my
very
axe.
fat, by the way.
Really?
Yep.
How does that happen?
Frey, what's the ground we're standing on? Like, is it sand? Is it?
Now I really want to play a really diplomatic goblin.
So yeah.
Boys, get 'em. We'll sell them to slavery.
All right. Initiative?
Frey, what is this ground we're standing on
Just
like?
give you a little bit of a map to play on. I'll just grab this one real quick. Let's get rid of these guys.
Oh, I got 3. Come on, man.
Boop.
Maybe we should have brought more party members. I don't know.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Just fine.
It's just like 3,000 goblins. It's fine.
It's nice for you guys. Here we go. Got some gobos soon. It's gonna be great. So, you roll for diplomacy? Unless you wanna try it.
Gaius doesn't intend to negotiate. I'm just brandishing my axe right now, ready to fight.
Alright, so you're brandishing your axe.
Yeah.
Yes. Very well.
Like if Daria wants to negotiate, she can go ahead and try. But...
So do you want to try to negotiate one last time or no? I don't imagine so. Alright. Well...
Why am I here?
Why are we still here?
I have 3 initiative. There we go. Alright.
There's actually, there's a hobgoblin. That's a fat one.
Question.
Oh, so that's the leader.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, let's see here.
They wouldn't be anywhere near that. Would...
Gaius.
Yeah.
How good are you at fighting blind?
Blind? I've never tried.
This might just be a piece of cake for you guys, but
yeah,
goblin's probably gonna be be fine against those probably.
Yeah.
But, this guy is a big Gaius. as well.
Big Geist.
Big guys.
This guy.
As
Which
opposed to
one is
Small
he?
Geist.
Oh,
Never heard of Small Geist before.
handy. Color coding.
Alright, time for some fighting going on.
Initiative. Oh, we're a little bit close, aren't we? Hmm.
There we go. So this hobgoblins are rather clever in comparison to other goblinoids. The others are like children, just wanting to. They got torches and like clubs, ready to burn stuff and steal.
I see.
Let's see here, birds. They're like on bird back. Bird. And he's got his mighty steed, the wolf. What would be a good token for frickin'? I know. There we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's fine. Just fine. Alright, so we'll just roll these guys together. Let's just do that. Roll 1d20 plus 4.
Why is one of the mounts much bigger than the others?
There we go.
Don't question it.
Oh, okay, it's because the others hadn't grown.
There
The tiny baby birds.
we go.
Oh, gee, they're gonna act way before us.
So the big guy,
Eh,
he's on a wolf. He's gonna roll as well. I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna. Oh, go last. Never mind. Well, actually, it doesn't go last, but rather after these guys, I guess. So the goblins, they're going in. Ah! Get him! Ah! Ah!
oh, I get one attack of opportunity.
Yeah, they're not being very subtle about their attack.
So, great ass.
E. E.
How do immediate actions work again?
Yeah, they just work.
Like,
This
can
is a
I
power
do
attack?
it anytime?
Yeah, immediate actions you can do it outside of your turn.
And it doesn't spend anything from my turn, right?
No. That's one attack. 2 attack. 3 attack. 4 attack. Oh! Let's confirm that.
Whoa.
That doesn't hit you, does it? Daria.
Well,
Who got the 24 and 21?
24 is Daria.
Oh,
Frey, I'm casting Windy Escape.
Oh! So that actually negates the attack, does it? It gives you damage reduction.
No, it gives me damage resistance 10 bar magic.
Alright, so it actually confirms the crit, but it's gonna. Let's see here. So you it's just a club.
My AC is like 17,
It
so
is two-
I'm not sure it confirms, but
Oh, is it? Oh, so it doesn't confirm. So it's just D8. Oh, that's actually D4 plus 2. So you take 6 damage.
well, does nothing since I have damage resistance.
Why is it made of air?
You always take 1 damage with damage resistance.
Oh.
Take minimal damage.
Do you?
No, you don't.
That's how it works.
No, you don't.
Hmm,
No, you do not.
I'm pretty
What?
sure it is.
No, it is not.
Damage reduction?
Damage reduction is ultimate. You cannot. If they. No, it just does not. If you have a 6 damage reduction, then you take 0 damage.
So if you take 6 damage, then it becomes 0. If you take 8 or less, sorry.
Correct.
It just negates the damage.
You're talking about rolling for damage. Anyway,
No, that's usually how that works.
that's
Anyway.
not. This is Pathfinder. So So,
That's 6.
So,
20.
what happens is
you take no damage, and the other goblins miss Gaius, probably. Because 21, I assume.
I got hit by the 21.
Oh, really?
That was meant for me.
Oh man, he's gonna get hit. Oh man. You take 4 damage, Gaius.
4.
Ah, we
Lord.
gotta get him. And now it's the big wolf guy's turn. Get him, you bastards.
119.
Rawr. Rawr.
Who's he gonna go for?
Yeah, and he keeps going towards the village.
Oh,
Daria. Daria's turn. Daria, it's your turn.
Wait, I'm trying to situate myself.
You're being surrounded by goblins on Big Dog's back. Oh yeah, the big dogs. They can also attack. I'll just roll for them as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 21 also hits Daria.
wait, what? Was the 21 meant for me or for Daria?
Yeah,
No, for me.
So that's these are actually more dangerous. So they're like a d6 damage. So you take 7 damage, Daria. Alright.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I wish I had
that
antagonists
was-
right now. Or like antagonize. I could call the leader in.
And it bites into you.
I think that the way it's written, that spell only lasts for 1 attack, so I think I take 7 damage.
By the way, Frey, one of the goblins took attack of opportunity from me.
Oh, how much damage?
Yeah, I would say this one.
How much damage?
So here's the attack and here's the damage. Is that it?
Isn't that a natural 1 on your attack roll?
Yeah, it is.
It dies, but
That's a power attack.
however, let's see if there's a drawback to your. You kill it, but your axe breaks.
What? No!
It bends. It just breaks. It just
Alright.
the fucking the handle. It just go. It hits like at an awkward angle, and it breaks the handle. You're too strong. And
Oh,
and it hits
jeez.
the big dog as well for half that bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I don't have a great axe anymore.
You have a club.
Yeah, the goblin was using a club, right?
Yeah, it just got cleaved in half.
Ugh.
And
Alright,
the big dog
alright.
is like bloodied. Now it's Daria's turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to refresh myself on casting defensively.
So you get to murder some innocent goblins, some easy picking goblins now. Which is indeed a change of pace. Let us go. Whilst she's refreshing herself on the rules, we'll what are you guys doing in the noble district? Yeah, the Temple of the Hut.
I'm reading a book.
Oh yes, you are.
Well, I decided to go back and see if I can find a job.
A job.
Since
Looking for a job.
you could try finding a job. Okay, where? Majestic 12.
All right. So
I'll ask for a bounty board or something like that, something of the sorts.
you could do that.
So what do I roll?
Do you know Vishkanya or polyglot?
Not a clue. That's
Do you
why I'm
know-
gonna
do
ask
you know
Daria.
Polyglot?
Hey,
Daria's not with you.
oh sorry, not
16.
Daria. Alepha. My bad.
Oh yeah, you can just.
Alepha. Ask her for tongues. You know, maybe. Can you help me speak the language?
Sorry?
I need a way to find out how to read and speak the language. Do
I
you
gave
have
him 2 of the scrolls of tongues that the priest gave me.
You need to cast it on him.
Oh,
I can cast tongues by myself. I've got like a million spell slots, so it's alright.
Well, you cast it on him then.
No, I give him the scrolls.
You cannot use scrolls.
You can't use
Okay.
scrolls. Well, okay. Well, I'll use one of the scrolls on him then.
The scroll is used up, and you now can
Alright.
speak and understand the language. You're
okay, I'll go look for a job, get up some money, make our way
That'll
around.
last an hour and a half, by the way.
So how do
Alright, I'll have to go quickly.
you run
Actually,
to find a job?
200 feet per 6
it
seconds.
depends what the caster level of the scroll
Oh,
was.
that's a level 13. That's a level.
Okay, that'll be
13. Is that a lot?
2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah, very good.
'Cause it's 10 minutes a level.
Yes. So you hurry, and you suddenly hear people just talking like, "Oh, these people with hair is walking around is very unhygienic." Look at that guy. He's got a
Frey,
beard.
I found the rolls, just in case.
See, I'm nomad. How would you walk around with such a massive beard?
Excuse No, not gonna bother.
You need
Just
to,
gonna keep
he's
going.
not even tied it up into a proper beard, into proper fashion. He's like, what do you think he is? Yeah, you see like some nobles. Oh, you stop he's running across. You shouldn't run in the streets. You see like some two people playing like a board game, and they're like, you're running so quickly, like it pushes one of the boards,
Jump.
push one of the pieces
Jump,
over.
jump.
Jump over it. Roll
Yep.
a jump. Roll a jump check.
Alright.
You guys.
Let me just use a key point.
Holy
Add a 20 to
this
the roll.
fucking crazy monkey guy jumping towards.
49.
You jump fucking sky high. They're like, oh, what? What? Now they're looking at you like, did you see that?
Sorry. I got a meeting. Catch you later.
Well, I've seen everything.
Well, now I've seen everything.
Alright, so you managed to get to the square. Now there's like a majority of people like knocked out from drink. There's like broken pots here and there.
Is there any sort of billboard with jobs on it?
No, but there is the administration office.
Alright, awesome. I'm gonna go in there.
Ah! You storm into the office really quickly. It's like, oh, careful when you're running.
Hi. I need a job.
What? You seem quick. You can run errands.
I can run as many errands in.
Bring this message
How many?
to the nearby city, to the post office.
How much would I get?
You will get 5,000 deben. You will get.
How much is that in silver? Copper.
Well, depends what you want. It's very. We don't subscribe to this Galician strange way of bartering.
All right.
Very,
How long
very
would it take
peculiar way of.
from how much? What's the distance between here and there?
Not very far. I'll show you on map. You can probably make it there rather quickly, actually. It is. Let me check.
By the way, how long did it take me to reach the office? Just so we know.
Minute.
A minute.
Half a minute.
Holy shit.
So you are in.
Oh shit! I can't.
So the distance. You're here. It is 50 miles to Kemeru.
Okay, hold on. Let me calculate. How many hours is that? 50 miles, you say?
50.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run messages.
You should probably learn like the Vishkanyan word for message, right? So that when the spell runs out,
So,
you can still
I
say
can run 22 miles per hour. 22.7 miles per hour. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, you'll get there in like no time. You'll get there in no time. That's like 2.5 hours to get there only.
Yep. Any other jobs I can do on the way?
He writes like a list of stuff. Can you collect these for me when you're there?
All right. Also, what language do they speak?
They speak
Aquan?
anything from polyglot to Vishkanian is the official language. As you can see, you
Common, Celestial,
officials speak common.
Dwarven. All right. Awesome.
So it is the
anything else?
It is the capital city. This is where food production takes place.
Awesome. Any other jobs on the way?
You can ask. You seem quick, so bye.
Quick and strong.
Quick.
So
you run off. And you also get it. You also take this. You need this. It's like a document, and you like write your title there.
Your Iron Fist done.
Right. So you run off.
Yep.
So yeah, you run off, and you guys notice a blur, sort of like. You see, like, what is that running?
I don't notice.
What do you guys? What do you notice? The fighters. You notice like some dust cloud.
Do I not notice them on my way running over?
Perception.
All right, no problem.
You can also roll a perception. Here, maybe reinforcements is coming.
30.
Yeah, you notice Daria and Gaius fighting goblins in the desert.
I switched directions. I immediately like drift and kick one of the goblins
There's
off the side.
something coming. You see it. There's something. It's gonna arrive in one round.
Man, I'm rolling terribly today.
You think it's like a blurred sand dwarf monster.
So, can I take my turn now?
Yeah, go ahead. If you know how to do it.
Do I roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast defensively Thunder Stomp on this hobgoblin who's escaping.
Oh, very well. Well, it seems to...
I need to roll concentration difficulty 21, I believe,
Roll it.
to cast defensively.
Let's grab a yarn.
holy.
So now it's half the party here. Let's grab a... Yeah, you made it. I'm gonna add you to the turn earlier. Is Jorn actually here? Yeah. Jorn is on the map earlier, right? You drop a Jorn.
We're just gonna run by, kick a goblin off, and then just run off, choose job again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just drive by really quick.
Funny. Alright, so,
Guys, still
Frank.
what's
aside.
a save? Or like, C&D?
What is
Yeah,
what?
I need to roll combat maneuver, but I use my
Roll it.
caster level plus wisdom
Roll it.
and everything in in a 60-foot line.
Roll it.
There's nothing in the line though.
It's a goblin. It's a hobgoblin.
Oh,
You're a hobgoblin.
so you're just gonna do this.
But can you do this?
But can you do this?
Ooh,
26.
you knock him off his wolf. Aye.
He gets stripped by the floor, I guess, by the
It's
ground.
not wolf, but a jackal. Yeah.
Jackal.
Alright, so next turn is Gaius.
Yep. Gonna pick up the club of the fallen goblin
You could
and then hit the next goblin with
you
it.
could just grab the bird and use a bird as a weapon. It's
Oh.
not very.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
You could just.
I think there's a feat for
I think
that.
it's roll a strength check. No, I think you.
Okay, strength check.
Do you have combat maneuver? Yeah, you have combat maneuver. You probably. Just roll a simple combat maneuver check.
Okay, CMB plus 14. Let's do it.
Oh my god. I'm scared. Yeah, you have the bird. And it screams.
All right. How much damage does the bird
How
do?
much damage does a bird do? D8.
66.
So plus strength.
Plus half your strength,
Yep.
by the way.
So there's that.
And it also takes that damage.
That's a power attack.
It kills the bird and it damages the goblin on the next bird.
By the way, you only use half your strength in terms of damage
Why?
because you're throwing it, aren't you?
He's using it as a
Using it
weapon.
as a
No.
weapon?
I'm just using it as a
It's a bird club.
improvised melee weapon, I guess.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Do I
did you
get
kill a
penalties for
bird?
that?
Improvised weapons,
Oh.
thrown weapons.
Yeah, there should be penalties if you're using an improvised weapon.
Okay, how much is the penalty?
I think it's -4.
Still hits. Still hits. I mean,
Yeah, it still hits.
yeah, the other goblin dies.
Bird dies. Goblin dies.
Now they're gonna roll will saves or run away.
Run away! Not worth it! Not worth it!
Goblins scattered into the wind. Whilst this
Alright.
big dog sort of like panics.
The hobgoblin is on the floor, though, right?
No, there are two dead goblins on the floor.
Dead goblins.
Alright.
Hobgoblins, dead goblins. And you see in the distance.
Hmm.
You see in the distance a cloud coming towards you. And you also,
What does the cloud do?
I don't know, what does the cloud do?
I'm gonna charge the hobgoblin. I can make it.
That's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Boy.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna do a flying kick, fuck him up.
He's on the floor.
Is he?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, so a ground smash, a comet smash.
I also see
So he jumps into the air, smashes him with this.
another
Excellent
person
choice.
shows up in this fight. I am here to save the day.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes.
all these people have been suffering too much. And I'm here to save them from the oppression of these goblin bandits. Wait, what?
How does he keep managing to show up to these? How does he find out?
34 damage.
Wouldn't you like to know?
uh,
I'm here. Let's see here. And he's gonna attack. Or roll initiative. Gaius,
Wait,
I
why do
see
you add double to 13?
Because it is my feat, Dragonstone.
Gaius,
Oh,
I see you're
that's a
here
cool
to
feat.
steal my glory again.
Adds double my damage on the first attack. So yeah.
Coming in here and stealing my contracts.
Stealing your
I
contract?
was gonna kill.
I got this from the city
I
administration.
was gonna
Bureaucracy.
help these people first. And he misses.
Well, do you have a permit though?
But I don't need a permit to save people. I'm a hero. Heroes don't.
Pretty sure you need a permit for everything in this
Heroes
city.
don't need permits. Making vigilante, by the way.
Do you have a permit to give out permits?
And he misses the goal horribly.
Oh, how is this guy so terrible?
He's getting
He is a permit.
his shiny blade striking towards the goblin. His cape flowing in the wind, and he misses. Curses.
He blinded himself with his own good looks.
Hey, what you want, mate? Get off me, you brute!
Says the hobgoblin.
The hobgoblin?
Hobgoblin. The hobgoblin.
Get off me, you bastard! Oi!
No.
Can't be.
Well, Yon goes first, doesn't
I was
he?
gonna steal this village before you. Can't.
What? Steal the entire village. We're going to steal this village.
You see this pudgy, like fat-looking hobgoblin. Like
How many more broken ribs do you want, huh?
I'm
Okay.
blood.
and he's like squirming on the ground, unable to get up from his weight.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
I have people I can pay. Ransom.
What?
They pay ransom high. Give me back home. Don't kill me.
Huh? Sense water.
Yes.
Is he bullshit?
Let's roll
Has
sense.
combat ended?
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
The other two goblins just run away from the hero. Come back here, you coward! You can't escape justice. Come back! Damn it! Well, looks like I'll have to find some other people to save. And he like swishes his like cape over him, and he rides off on his white horse, on his high horse.
This
Bye,
guy
Zero.
was
Hashtag
Yeah,
420.
well, he seems sincere.
Golden realm pay high.
So, 37 on the sense motor. Is he telling the
He
truth?
is telling the truth. He is Goram the Vast.
the vast.
I pay many.
These Croatia-Russia games tied.
To go home.
You say you're home. But you
One sec.
see people every day.
Kinsmen pay good to get Goram Vast home.
Wait, what?
Kinsmen, you say?
Yes.
So there are more of you.
Yes. Tribe of frosty barbarity.
How many of you are there?
Very many, very many.
Give me numbers. How many?
And he counts on his finger.
Many.
I see.
Many.
And he picks up he picks up some sand.
Many.
Many.
Like a
Oh, I think we got ourselves a case here. Where is your tribe home located?
Mountain.
Okay.
and
Um,
South.
have have you come down here with only 4 goblins?
No. We only small band. This village very easy to take from. We don't need more.
Okay.
Camp nearby.
Okay. Are there any more goblin raiding parties in the area?
roll a diplomacy.
I can go intimidate.
Yeah, go intimidate. Yeah, if you want to intimidate.
Yeah.
Where are they? Where's the goblin camp? Where are the goblin camps?
Close by. Near hills.
Yeah, I'm asking about like other raiding parties
Yes, many.
of the goblins.
5. Easy to take from humans. Lots
Okay.
of food. Very little food nowadays.
I take out a map and I tell him to mark out the location of the other parties' camps.
Oh, very well. He points out on the map.
Yes.
He's gonna like do a little bit of a thing here. There.
Okay. So he marks out 5 goblin camps, I guess.
So,
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we can go back and collect our bounties.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Hello.
Can we knock him out first?
I don't.
Um.
A lot of fat on him. It might be difficult.
I can do it.
Yeah. What do we do with this one?
Me leader of rusty barbarity. Me have rights. Noble right. Do not hurt. Prisoner. I know human way.
Yeah, he'll be prisoners, just I'm gonna put you to sleep.
Maybe we should turn you over to the city authority.
Oh no.
I
no.
take it.
Oh no, do not. No. Humans not.
Right?
Humans kill me.
I tie up his hands and legs.
Tie up his hands like a hog. So here's the different camps. Might go camping someday.
Yeah.
There's one here.
Alright, guys, I have
Nice.
some important, things to run. So you take care of him, and I'll,
All right. See you later, Jorn.
see you. Media starts running towards Hemra.
Praise be to
Kicks
the
off with that
gods.
storm.
Praise be to the gods, you have still saved us from these raiders. We do not have much, strangers, but we will offer
Oh,
you.
do not worry about payment. We will get our due from the city council or
I'll give you
city
plenty of gold.
administration.
The least we can do is offer you a place to stay. Should you ever need it, or food, we can at least offer you dinner.
Well, it is kind of late. I guess we could stay the night here.
Yes, come. My wife will
Frey,
prepare food for you.
do we get some sort of proof that
You
we
can take his helmet.
Yeah, take his helmet, take the ears of the fallen goblins.
Yeah, you could. His winged helmet would do.
Yep, take it.
well then go back to the city
Well, how late is it actually?
It's not about 12 in the evening.
Wait, 12, like midnight?
Midnight. Yeah.
Midnight.
Yeah, midnight.
Okay. Well, so do we stay in the village or do we go back to the city in the middle of the night?
How's our Australian friend doing on time here?
Yeah, Mr. Arletha.
What?
How you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Arletha.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I'm alright.
Anyway, I'll switch to Arletha and Filippo's now. So we can get their story intertwined, perhaps. So,
Yeah. I'm done collecting seaweed and heading back to the village.
The tavern?
Yeah. Or no, I have to bring the seaweed back to the woman.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is actually where you're supposed to go later.
Wow. I'm amazing.
So, yeah, oh, thank you. Now, the thing, the raiders in my village, I would be very grateful if you could check on them. My father. He's the town elder there.
Where exactly?
Not far from here. It's outside the gates. Go due north.
Ah. It seems like you need permits for everything though around here.
Well, you have a permit.
Bureaucracy, yeah.
You have a permit to leave, no?
No.
You can get one if you accept a mission or like a, how should I say, mercenary work from the administration office.
But how do you normally leave the city?
Well, when it is day.
Oh, so you just can't leave at night.
No.
I see. What happens if I leave at night though?
Well, they'll not pursue you, but they'll try their best to keep you inside.
I'm confused. So if I leave the city,
monsters,
they're not gonna come after me.
No.
All right.
But
What's the
they're not
permit
gonna
for?
let you leave.
What's the permit for? Like getting out past the guards? So all I have to do is get past them and then I'm fine.
Yes, the permit is to get past the guards in certain areas of the city where normally foreigners are not allowed.
Oh, I see. Well, surely I can just pretend that I'm not a foreigner and then go to those areas of the city and then leave.
You not speak the language.
Yeah. Who says I have to speak?
The guards.
I'll just pretend to not be able to speak. I'll be fine.
Very well.
I'll just mumble at them. It'll be good. It'll be grand.
Well, I'll be waiting here, I guess.
It'll be grand.
So back to Arletha. So you've been reading the book for a while. Or are you just gonna keep reading the book?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess. So.
Well, have a cup of tea while I'm reading the book. I don't know.
So yeah, this is very interesting. There appears to be three versions of the language, or three versions of writing. One ceremonial, one less ceremonial, and one more common.
Wait, so which one do I know?
You know the vulgar version, I guess.
Okay.
How would I know? How long would it take me to learn everything?
A long time. Especially the
What's the long?
Especially the hieroglyphics might take you years. Hieroglyphics,
Maybe not the hieroglyphics, but
that is like a craft. Almost. It's like, oh,
I won't need
make
the
everything
hieroglyphics particularly.
fancy. It's gonna be so beautiful, and this means tree bird thing, and the normal writing, relatively simple enough. It looks similar to common in the writing, but letters means different things. And there's
So it's like Russian.
And like an O means like S or something like that. So anyway, you managed to learn like a fundamental understanding of the language, like hi, yes, no, maybe, go away, stuff like that.
I want to be able to talk in the language. I'll just sit here and read if I have to.
Yeah, well, it'll take 8 hours.
Who
So
needs to eat? Who needs to sleep?
It's like 8 hours. That's fine. Ewan knows where I am.
you take notes.
If they absolutely need me, they could come bully me.
Yay! Let's see here. Oh, it's gonna be great. So Arletha, please roll a perception check for me.
A perception check.
Roll a seaweed check.
Seaweed check.
Seaweed check. 26.
You see in the corner of your eyes people in robes and masks, sort of like all starting to circle you.
Starting to circle me.
Whoa.
You see that the masks.
It's always good.
The masks are in the image of an owl.
Yay.
Maybe I should.
Mala? Hello?
I would.
How can I help you?
You have something of ours.
I'm unsure as to what you're talking about.
We know what you're trying to keep from our master. Give this
What?
statue back.
I don't have the statue. I don't know what you're talking
If you
about.
don't have the statue, then perhaps you will be a bargaining chip for those who have it. Come with us or you will be hurt.
You could try to hurt me. But I don't understand why you would try and hurt me in the middle of a city. It would certainly make your god seem a lot more aggressive than he needs to be.
Do not question our ways. You should not worry about us. It is you who should be worried.
I wouldn't be worrying about myself particularly.
Who are you? You outsiders. Coming into his temple of Tahat. You dare desecrate the sanctity of this temple! And you see like the high priest sort of like show up. Be gone! We will find you some other time.
I will have friends then. I recommend that you bring an entire army, because that's probably what you'll need.
We shall see. And they like the
You're getting wood stop.
the cultists like leave. And it leaves an eerie silence.
I just go back to reading, like nothing happened.
Yeah. You're right. Who are those men?
Oh yes.
Ricky-
Fanatics, weirdos, something like that.
All right.
2.5
I
hours
shall
later.
seal the temple doors in case.
Arletha's just gonna live in the temple now.
And like
Oh, no.
order some priests to close the door. Might be a good idea. Man, the nerve of such peoples. You would not want to anger the hot. And you actually see as one of the cultists leave, you see like the statue of the hot sort of like open its eyes almost with like a yellow light again. And it's actually moving.
Ugh. Excuse you.
The statue?
Yes. And the statue starts moving.
Jesus.
Ooh.
God,
He's angry.
this from my temple. Oh. And they, like the cultists start look around like bewildered, and they start like hurrying away from the temple in panic.
It's angry.
It's angry.
And the statue sits down again in its original position, seemingly back to a normal statue.
Well, that was certainly
happened?
eventful.
Not one to anger.
Can you repeat that, Frey? I was lagging.
Oh. All right, so Philippos, what's up with you?
I've now reached the woman. Eventually,
Yeah.
I did the thing. Now I'm discussing how to get out of the area. So I need to find out which areas are off limits to foreigners, and then I can go there.
Slums.
Yeah, I like the slums. Let's go to the slums.
Mostly poor and slaves live there.
Good. Maybe I can make some
You
friends.
see like a group of hooded individuals with owl masks running for their lives, apparently. Ah, get away! Ah! It is
I look I'm very confused by it, but I make sure I stay well out of the way. Do I notice Arletha at all, or?
No, it seems calm. Everything seems fine.
No, do I see her?
No, she's in the temple.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Religion check. Do you have it? Philippos, I mean...
Probably not. I'm not a religious dude, so probably not. No, I don't have religion.
But you notice that they have owl masks, and you've seen that depiction.
Moloch.
You have seen that depiction before. You've encountered those. That sort of
Moloch.
Indeed. Might be cultists of Moloch.
Mollusk.
Cultists of the mollusk. Yes.
The
They
mollusk.
scatter into different directions in the street, like in different corners.
Run, baby, run.
Run, owl man, run!
The god of clams.
You're in my house now, bitch. Freaking can't be messing with Egyptian gods in their like home. Not a good idea. All right, so what was that about? The merchant like proclaims, confused.
I think it has something to do with mollusks.
Huh. She like shakes her head, like sure, I guess. Random.
I don't know. Owls, mollusks. There's something there.
Oh well.
Maybe they hunt clams. Who knows?
You can call me Baktwere.
Do you know a god named Mollusk?
No.
Okay. Well, I've heard of him. I can't remember what he does exactly. But I think those owl dudes have something to do with him.
What can I call you?
Oh, you can call me. I don't know what to call you. First of all, Miss Lady.
Call me Senefer.
Not gonna remember that.
Senefer.
Senefer?
Zeneca.
Yeah. Can I call you Jen? Does that work?
Sure.
All right, Jen. My name's Phil.
Hello, Phil.
It sounds like Phil's when you say it.
Yeah, we're just Phil and Jen.
Phil and generous. All right. So, do you decide to spend the night in the village, you two, or like what's it called, Yorn and Daria, enjoying dinner? Or Yorn is running for errands. Sorry, Gaius and Daria.
Yeah.
Right. So you enjoy a nice meal, nice enough meal.
Yeah.
You managed to reclaim some of the lost supplies from the bags of the weak dogs, which is bags of food and other.
I don't think we can go back to the city yet. We're gonna have to figure out how to get this goblin back to his people, or we can turn him in and
Well, you could he might have
whatever.
a really high bounty in the city as well. That is also an option.
Mhm.
If you haven't,
I don't know.
Yes.
Frey. I asked the people who were hosting as if they plant things in our in.
Why, yes. When the river, when it floods each year, we plant figs and produce our crops to the city. We are paid.
I can bless your fields if you want.
Can show you the world.
You could.
I can rest all your things.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
That would
That's-
certainly be.
Philippus goes back to the sea.
Philippus.
Goes back to the river. I wish I could be part of your world.
Just chill with the crocodile man again.
The Crocodile Man. Crocodile Man takes him off on an adventure to meet the hippos. I can show
Okay,
you
now
the
the
world.
It's been an hour and a half. You're still running like the wind.
Oh yes, you have.
Anyway, it's like I prepared the spell. I don't intend to waste it.
Very well.
Riverman. I guess he is the Riverman. Take me by the hand. Take me by the hand, Riverman.
Riverman.
Very well.
Take me by the
So,
hand.
do very well.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Here, follow my son. He could show you the fields. And like a younger boy with a rather medium-sized beard, and dark hair, tanned, sort of walks up and starts showing you this is where we grow the figs and our crops. So you can bless our harvest.
Well, I get out my divine symbol and I bless the field with plant growth.
So how does the spell actually work?
Well, every plant within half a mile produces 33% more fruits and leaves and whatever for the next year.
Oh wow. Oh,
That's a bit.
that is a lot.
It's a really specific spell.
So yeah, the fig. Is a fig a tree or bush?
It's figotry.
Is it? Fig is a
Figotry.
tree, right?
It's figotry.
It's a bigotry, but good.
Or figs.
Yeah, so the trees they start actually bearing fruits now.
Already?
But not all kinds of fruits. Only figs, 'cause they're racist trees.
Oh, wow. Figures. Am I right?
Got them figots.
Holy! Ah, you truly have powers of the gods. Thank you. Stranger, what is your name? Or what can I call you?
Athena apparently went to a city and won them over rather than a body of water with a tree. This is very much the story of Athena versus Poseidon.
Who's offering them horses then?
I don't know.
Or bulls, I think.
No, that was a separate thing.
You can call me the Wandering Druid.
Wandering Druid. Thank you, Wandering Druid.
Awesome.
You truly blessed us. Ah,
Just overwhelmed.
miracle. Father, look! The tree, the figs, they're bearing fruit. What? In this season already? What? You're a miracle worker, you. Thank you. And I think.
Oh, I'm just an arborist.
So
Or botanist.
botanist. So I think we'll finally go to Filippo's and.
Hey.
What do you
Yeah.
want to do, Filippo's?
I'm gonna check in with the lady to see how my order of Red Bull's going.
Well, it's only been a couple of hours.
He's very impatient.
What does she need to get? I'm confused.
Phoenix feathers, pixie dust, the feet of cockatrice. I guess I have half of what you want, but the rest of them will probably take more.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be heading out to go to your father.
Oh yes.
But you
And
said
like she has to get them in large quantities, right? Because
You want more,
Yeah.
of it, yeah?
yeah,
yeah,
you gotta buy in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
What
she
am I?
doesn't have it all in her
I
backstory.
am- yeah. I need to get my my what's it called? It's like a I don't know if you guys have Costco.
Costco.
It's not the US.
Costco.
It's like
What?
It's like a.
it's like Tesco but for alcohol supplies.
Oh my god.
I buy all my alchemical supplies in bulk.
It's also in the evening, so limited traffic. I should be packing up. It's been certainly been interesting talking to you. Say hello to my father for me.
I'll do that. Lass. I'll be on my way now.
Yeah. And you go towards the gate, and they're like, "What are you trying to do here?"
Nah, I go to the
They go
slums.
to the slums, and they're like, "What are you trying to do here?" It's just, hey, you're free back like us, man. It's like he went to the slum and there's like
Zombie hobos.
zombie hobos, like, give us food.
Zobos.
Zobos, summer zobos.
Coming soon. To a slum near you.
Greetings.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Gork.
Ah. How'd you get that name? Was a
Someone hit me on the head.
that so you just like that's how you remember your name? You had a name, then someone hit you over the head, and you're like, that's my name now. I see. That sounds pretty rough. What happened to your original name? Is there anyone who knows what your name used to be?
The gods. Or
The gods?
God knows.
Which god?
The god of my people.
Who is? Ah. Who are your people? You're making me ask a lot of questions here.
I think.
You think? Yeah, I guess you didn't get hit in the head.
No, don't worry about him. He got hit in the head. Yes, he speaks the truth. We are shipwrights, though. We are forced to work for these peoples. Brutal, back-breaking labor. Work in the fields, in construction. I wish we could find a place we could call home without having to be slaves. Who are you?
I mean, you could always leave the city.
No, we may not. They will kill us.
Why?
Because we are slaves. We tried to...
But they won't leave the city at night.
But you will die from monsters.
Nah. They just say that.
We're property to them.
Yeah, but they're not going to follow you out if you leave during the night.
Oh, they will not let us go.
Well, just leave with me then.
Will you deliver us to a promised land?
Maybe.
You.
I am.
You would
The Messiah!
lead us to a better land.
Follow me to the river. I will split it.
And then the guy is
The
captain.
Messiah!
He like claps his hands.
Oh, let's hold up. Let's see. I want to see if I have a spell that could potentially split the river. Hold up.
Or like you could open a big dimensional door. Oh my god, the teleportation device.
Oh, you can get the people through there.
Yeah!
Deliver us. Hear our call. Deliver us.
Oh shit.
Are you gonna be?
We gotta serve a story,
Are you gonna be
boys.
Moses?
I am Moses. Question is, how do I split the river? I have to do this, right? At this point, I have no choice.
No, you don't split the river. You take them through the teleportation device.
I have a plan.
Or like if you really want to split the river, I suppose you can try.
So yeah. Oh yes, Jorn. You managed to get there.
I have a plan.
Dawn.
At dawn?
Just
2 hours and a half.
Just at dawn, like specific. Just.
All right, here. I have a plan. You prepared?
What's that?
All right.
I'm not.
I have a spell called Hypnotic Pattern. I shall lead them to the teleportation device and then cast that on all of them so they think I split the river.
No, I reached there. Dawn. Very
What if they
tired.
resisted?
Asking for air, drinking water.
Hey, Croatia scored.
By the way, Frey. Session soon.
Yeah.
Grab them.
So with this theme, this feeling of hope that Philippos is giving these people, we will end this session. Coward, deliver us.
Goodbye.
I will deliver them.
Well, I'm gonna